Well, here we go. Sunday divisional round. We have the Bengals. We have the Bills. Let's freaking get it. Let's go. Let's go. We are about 12 minutes away from kickoff. Bills, Bengals, let's go. Smoke 82. How are we doing, buddy? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to drop those emojis in the chat. Making it happen. How are we feeling today, football fans? Man, do we have a big day in store? Do we have a huge day in store? It's snowing in Buffalo, in Orchard Park, New York. There is snow. Looking pretty heavy. That's going to have a huge impact. We have the guy here. His Buffalo Bills will be getting ready to play shortly. The snow is falling big time here in Orchard Park, New York. That's going to have a huge impact on these offenses throwing the football. You got to like the team who can run the ball a little bit better. I kind of like Joe Mixon a little bit more. Robert, how are we doing? Welcome on in. Great to see everyone here today so far. Don't forget, as you come in, drop a like on the stream. We're up to 6 likes. We want to go. We're shooting for the stars today. We are shooting for the stars today. This is going to be a great game. I think so too, man. This is going to be something. This is a matchup that, we wanted to get a number of weeks ago. We all know what happened there, but I'm really looking forward to it. Smoke82 says he loves snow games. Look, they're really fun. They are really fun. And I think it's gonna be a heck of a game, man. I just can't wait to see what happens. Again, of course, what happened, a couple of weeks ago. We all know the deal there, and it was a shame. Of course, obviously it was the right decision to call off the game a few weeks ago, but now we get it again here. Miguel Benitez, how are you, good sir? You're probably waking up feeling great today with your Philadelphia Eagles getting ready to host the NFC Championship Game. And and they looked fantastic against the Giants. Eagles got to be very, very confident in what's coming up. So there we go. Damian Lee, how are we doing, buddy? Welcome on in, man. Great to see you here. And boy, have we got a day of football for you. Bengals and Bills, what a matchup this is. Look, that the snow is falling big time in Buffalo, New York. After that, of course, we got the Dallas Cowboys and the 49ers. Of course, the Niners will be hosting the Dallas Cowboys in Levi's Stadium, and that's going to be renewing old rivalries. There's nothing better. Oh, I can't wait. Let's freaking get it. Let's go. Oh boy, I'm stoked. We got 12 likes on the stream. We're at John Brody likes. Let's keep that rocking and rolling. We're shooting for the stars today, folks, when it comes to likes. The guy says Bills win this. They play a crippled Chiefs team and then go to the Super Bowl. Confidence is very high with the guy. Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with being confident. You just don't want to be too cocky or anything. And look, and the Bills have plenty of reason to be confident. They've had a great season so far. And I think that they're just one of the best. To me, they've been consistently, it's either been the Bills and the Eagles up there as consistently the best team all year long. Carcast, how are we doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Great to have you here. Oh, man, yeah, of course, I hope we beat the Cowgirls too, man. Niners, Cowboys, that rivalry being renewed a little bit again. It's a snowy, and look, of course, it's going to be quite an emotional day. Damar Hamlin, all of that good stuff on this. Trying to get this game on Carcast. What channel? It's a CBS. The game is on CBS. Tony Romo and Jim Nantz will be on the calls, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, if you want to hear your boy Shifty instead, stay tuned here. Of course, I will be a little bit... of course, when it comes down to watching on Paramount Plus, interesting. But yeah, of course, I'll be a little bit behind the live action. Blame YouTube, don't blame me. But one of those things, so that's just how it is. But if you want, pause the TV for maybe, 10 seconds maybe. Sync it up here, and we'll rock and roll. We are about 7 minutes or so away from kickoff. Usually it's about 2 minutes beyond the hour when the game will get kicked off. So there we go. There we freaking go. We're up to 16 likes. We have Joe Montana likes. Let's go. Let's go. Gonna mute Romo. Listen, I love it, man. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Thanks to Guy and Shifty. Your phone's on the decline. Bummer. And we got Reggae Shark in here. How are we doing? Aloha. Aloha to you, sir. Ohana is family. That's cool. Learned a new word today. There we go. Love it. So for the folks in here who are not able to just watch the game on TV or what have you, if you can't physically see the game, there's a lot of snow falling. Not like the worst snow that we've ever seen in a football game by any means, but it's definitely fallen. It will impact this game. Frankie is in here. What's up, buddy? How are we doing today? I got my Brita filtered water ready to rock and roll. I already have some food in my belly. We're ready to do it, man. We're ready to do it up. I hate both trash teams. I mean, geez, they're the number 2 and 3 seed in the AFC. They're hardly trash. I mean, compared to the Titans, I mean, what does that make the Titans, my man? Chua says, Shifty, looks like the Niners game will be sunny and windy. 10 miles per hour. That's pretty windy. I mean, that's notable wind for sure. So Buffalo in this game is favored by 6 points. The over-under is 48.5. Interesting. We have 16 people in here, and this is going to be the big issue now for the Cincinnati Bengals is they've had to make changes to their offensive line. From their first 15 games, they have since lost their left tackle, their right guard, and their right tackle. So a lot of changes, but maybe this weather could help them out if they can run the ball a lot more. That could be a huge difference maker right there. Frankie, man, why are you coming in hating all the teams, man? Dude, you're coming in hating on everybody, man. We're gonna have a good day here, bud. Cincy and Buffalo love the snow. Won't affect either teams. Maybe the field goals. Yeah, I agree with that. But it is going to affect passing the football. There's no doubt about that. That will be impacted to a certain degree. It's just just ain't as easy to throw the football. It just ain't as easy to throw the football in the snow. That's just a fact. That's just the way it goes. There's nothing that can be done about that. I mean, it's going to be harder. Now, I think the team who can run the ball more effectively, that's the team that you got to like their chances. If you can run the ball effectively, control the clock, that's what Cincinnati, Joe Mixon, they have Samaje Perine, Chris Evans, they have some running backs. But hey, Buffalo Bills, they got some weapons too. Devin Singletary, James Cook, Nyheim Hines. You ate tuna and brown rice and rice stickers. That's good stuff, man. Good frickin' stuff. We have 22 people in here. We are about 3 minutes or so away from kickoff approximately. It's Bills, Bengals. The snow is falling all around them. People are playing, having fun. Man, I can't wait for this matchup. This is going to be a good one. Of course, so when you look at the implications of this game, whoever wins this game will be playing against the Kansas City Chiefs next Sunday. If the Cincinnati Bengals win this game, they will be going to Kansas City. Cincinnati has won in Kansas City just earlier this season. However, if the Bills were to win, the Bills and the Chiefs would then play on neutral ground in Atlanta, Georgia. So you have both of these franchises, the Bills and the Bengals, who've suffered heartbreaking losses in the Super Bowl. The Cincinnati Bengals, they've lost twice to the 49ers. They lost last year to the LA Rams. Buffalo Bills, of course, famously lost, 4 Super Bowls in a row during the 90s. And Buffalo lost a heartbreaker to Kansas City last year. So both teams one of these teams, of course, will move on to take on the banged up Kansas City Chiefs. You already knew I was going for the Giants. Choked rooting for the 3 Buckeyes on Cowgirl. The 3 Buckeyes. What about Nick Bosa, man? What about Nick Bosa? He's better than any of those players. Shifty, looks like Jimmy Garoppolo come back to... if the 49ers are... And hopefully we freaking will. When we beat the Cowboys today, Niners in the NFC Championship game, there's a possibility that Jimmy Garoppolo could be the backup quarterback. He for sure will not be starting. Hit the like button, everyone, says Bryant. Thank you very much, Bryant. We have 23 likes already. Love to see all the likes. Let's keep that rocking and rolling. Stretch goal for likes is we want to hit 100 likes. Hopefully, I think we should be in for a fun game. I think we should be in for a good game. After this game is completed, I'll probably take about a 5 or 10 minute break, and then we'll be going into the Niner game. Niners-Cowboys. That's going to be a huge one, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is great. But Bosa's better than all of those players combined. Hooker is bust. Noah Brown, he's receiver number 4, and Zeke hasn't been good in like 3 years. Bosa is going to be Defensive Player of the Year. And what about when Bosa did the Ohio State plant the flag against Baker Mayfield and the Browns? Man, that's iconic. Kaimi says, just liked. The guy says, love this snow. There we go. And here's the thing, the Bengals wearing all white. Now, they do have those bright-ass orange helmets, so maybe they'll be able to see their players that way. But the all-white, I think if they could go back, maybe they would have worn the black pants instead, just so you got, something else to see, Just throwing that out there. We have 29 people. Kickoff is coming right up. Buffalo will be kicking off to the Cincinnati Bengals. And here we go. That means Josh Johnson will be third. Josh Johnson probably wouldn't be active in that situation. I doubt it. Kick is away, taken at the goal line. Bengals get up to about the 20-yard line. Cincinnati's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Cincinnati, both of these teams coming off really close matchups in the wild card round. Both teams played against division rivals. Buffalo narrowly beat the Miami Dolphins. Cincinnati narrowly beat the Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10. Here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Mixon to his left. 4 receivers. 3 up top. Higgins down low. Snap is away. Burrow's going to throw it. Throw, catch, and that's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards to Jamar Chase. And we're underway here in Orchard Park, New York. Pickup of 6, Cincinnati Bengals. Excuse me. The Bengals have somewhat of a makeshift line. 3 of their starters on the offensive line are out. Right guard, right tackle, and left tackle. 2nd and 4, Burrow in shotgun, Mixon to his left. You got a tight end and 3 receivers on the field. Snap is away. Burrow hands it off to Mixon. Mixon gets 1st down yardage. Cincinnati. Who they think they beat them Bengals? But then we got Buffalo, the Bills Mafia. Man, this is the game that we've been waiting for, folks. We have 29 people in here. We're up to 26 likes. Let's keep the likes pouring in, guys. Let's keep it going. Stretch goals, 100 likes. Let's go. Ball on their own 32. Burrow's in shotgun yet again. Mixon in the backfield. Chase in motion. Fakes the handoff to Mixon. Burrow steps up in the pocket, throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught. Tyler Boyd down the field. This is going to be a little bit of a hard game to call because with the snow, it's a little bit more difficult to see the numbers, but nice throw. Joe Burrow to Tyler Boyd down the field. Good pick up there. Going to be near midfield, it looks like. Steps up nicely into the pocket. Actually down into Buffalo territory. Down to the Buffalo 46. Burrow behind center, pitches it to the right to Mixon. Mixon's got a lane, and Mixon gets maybe enough for the first down. I think he might be just inches shy where the official was walking in. Nice blocking there by this Bills O-line. Here we go. Snow. Yeah, the Snow Kitties. They're wearing their all white. Wow, that snow may turn to ice soon. That's the thing you got to think about. Players slipping. You got to be careful. Bills Mafia, and I don't claim Burrow as a Buckeye. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't claim Burrow as a Buckeye. No way. They gave him first down yardage. Cincinnati at the Buffalo 36-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers low, 2 up top. Snap is away. Under pressure. Throws it. Going to be caught by Hayden Hurst, the very good tight end. Picks up about 8 yards. Buffalo offense on the move. Lazard, how we doing, buddy? Great to see you in here. Remember, guys, hit that like button. We are at 28 likes. You can see the yard. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see it, but it's from maybe it was just the angle from the replay or something. Yeah, I can see it decent. Yeah, we're at the the Bengals are at the Buffalo 28-yard line. They gave him a pickup of 7. Burrow's in the shotgun, back to his right. Looking to throw, under pressure. Burrow steps up, throws it downfield, wide open. Jamar Chase, touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And he's hitting the gritty. Jamar Chase. And the Cincinnati Bengals strike first. Thank you very much, Lazard. Appreciate that. Burrow doing a great job of feeling the pressure on the outside, stepping up into the pocket, buying his receivers more time. Great job here with Jamar Chase finding the soft spot in the zone. Gets wide open. When he caught it, there was no one within 5 yards of him. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. Let's see how this extra point attempt goes. Let's see how the kickers are doing in the snow. Snap is away, hold is okay, kick is up, the kick is good. The snap was decent, but kind of slid on the ground a little bit. But Cincinnati come out swinging, just like they did in the game a few weeks ago. They take the lead 7-0. Joe Burrow and the Bengals strike first. Joey Nichols, how are we doing, bud? Great to have you in here. We have 39 people in here, and we're at 32 likes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Great to have you here, Joey. And I appreciate everyone here also for hanging out. We are in for a heck of a day with regards to football. This matchup could be an all-timer. And then we got of course, Niners Cowboys coming up right after this. And we're up to 2187 subscribers. Thank you so much to the latest subscriber to the channel. We're only Brock Purdy subscribers away from hitting 2200. But what a well-executed drive there from Cincinnati. And I think so much of it came down to the 2 big plays on that drive. Joe Burrow backing up, stepping up into the pocket, feels the pressure to the outside, steps right up, keeps his eyes downfield, and bam, making big throws in not ideal weather by any means. So if you're a Bengals fan, you got to love what you're seeing so far, of course. But look, Buffalo's offense with Josh Allen, with Stephon Diggs, with Gabe Davis, Devin Singletary, Dawson Knox, they're about to come out and show Cincinnati why they should be going to the AFC Championship game. And, of course, Buffalo playing with a lot of emotion today. There's a lot of emotion in the crowd, I'm sure, today. Snow kittens are eating buffalo wings. I love it, Brian. That's awesome. So true. Joe Burrow coming out firing. Go Buffalo, though. We don't want the Chiefs to have a home game, in my opinion, says Joey Nichols. That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to worry about our own thing here. But But yeah, it's we'll see what happens. May the best team win. And this is the beautiful thing about the NFL playoffs is compared to basketball, compared to baseball, compared to hockey, you got one game to play. There's no series. There's no 7-game series where you can play garbage for 3 games yet still win the series. This is it. Come to play, and I think that's what people love so much about football. Every game matters. We're up to 47 people in here. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Cincinnati about to kick the ball off, and Joe Burrow on that drive, 4 for 4, 65 yards. That connection that he has with Jamar Chase is just, I actually kind of questioned that draft pick at the time when the Bengals selected Jamar Chase. Kick is away, and Nyheim Hines trying to make some things happen, gets up to about the 23-yard line. Nyheim Hines for the Bills gets up to the 23, but I actually thought that the Bengals should have drafted Penei Sewell in that draft, but they went with Jamar Chase. And look, I think Penei Sewell's done a good job with the Detroit Lions, but I'll admit that they made the right choice. I was wrong. What team do you think benefits from the weather? It's on turf, so it won't be sloppy. I think Buffalo has better depth. Well, Buffalo plus Josh Allen can run the football, but I think maybe in the grand scheme of things, maybe Buffalo a little bit, but Joe Mixon's the best runner of between the two teams. But I think Buffalo has the depth. And on first down, they pick up 3 yards, just a little toss outside to McKenzie, and picks up 2 yards on the play. I do like Buffalo's offensive line more. I like their depth more at like running back and things of that nature. But Cincinnati, I think, do have the best runner in the game, in this game, which is Joe Mixon. 2nd and 8 coming up. Allen and shotgun, empty backfield here. Obviously coming out throwing, but you never know with Josh Allen. He's more than happy to run the football. In the pocket, looks, throws, caught by Diggs, maybe gets about 4 yards on the play. Good tackle there by Cincinnati, and that's what you got to do in this game. Look, teams will take some shots down the field, but it's going to be a lot more short passes, short, quick passes. Got to be able to wrap up and tackle. Frankie says, whoever gets turnovers will win. That's true too, man. Especially in a game like this. You are 100% right, Frankie. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Cincinnati trying to force a 3 and out. Allen in shotgun. Lot of motion here. Singletary moves. Diggs in motion. Man coverage. Snap is away. Cincinnati bringing pressure. Allen throws it down the field and just overthrows Stephon Diggs. 4th and 4. Allen felt the pressure. He kind of got a little bit hit as he threw. Good pressure there from the Cincinnati defensive line. That was Asai, the good rusher out of Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I want Jackson Smith and Jigba from your Buckeyes to your Titans. Yeah, Smith and Jigba is a really good receiver out of the Ohio State. So the Buffalo offense goes 3 and out. There's 10 minutes left in the first quarter, and here comes the punt. The punt is away. Trent Taylor, former 49er back there to receive it. Takes it from the 16, gets up to the 26, up to about the 27-yard line. So decent starting field position for the Cincinnati Bengals, and the offense will go to work once again. Perfect start if you're the Cincinnati Bengals. You march down the field, you get your offense into a rhythm, you score 7. Then you force the 3 and out. Can't ask for anything more than that. Yeah, I think that would be a good, but I think that would be a really good selection, Frankie, for the Tennessee Titans. But well, let me ask you this, Frankie: what are your thoughts on like Malik Willis moving forward? You're going to stick with Tannehill? I don't know, because I really like Treylon Burks. I did a video before the season started that Treylon Burks was he was my favorite receiver in the draft. Now, of course, look, guys like Garrett Wilson have played great. Christian Watson stepped up as the season went on. It's been Chris Olave, another Ohio State Buckeye, looked really good this year, as well as Garrett Wilson. But I really like Treylon Burks, and I think if he just stays healthy, maybe gets into a little bit of better shape, I think he could be a special player. The 6 teams we all thought were the best are the only teams left. Yeah, if you really break it down so far, the three teams in each conference, you really had just Kansas City, Cincinnati, and Buffalo, and then you had Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Dallas. I mean, I think that those 6 teams were really able to separate themselves as the season went on. Oh, man, yeah. 49ers fan, you know I'm going to be here. I'm going to be rocking my Jerry Rice jersey. I'll be rocking my Jerry Rice number 80 jersey for that game. And, man, this is an exciting start. I think this game is going to be a good one. We have 36 likes on the stream. We're at Merton Hanks likes. Love to see it. Thank you guys for the support. Let's keep that rolling in. The more likes we get, the more engagement we'll get. We'll get a whole bunch of people in here. I say build around Malik's strength, says Frankie. Jameson Williams was your dude, the wide receiver in the last draft. I mean, yeah, of course, the injury really it didn't have a huge impact on his draft stock. I mean, he was still drafted high, but I think Jameson Williams will be good. We just haven't seen enough of him. So to me, of course, I'm not saying that he's bad or anything like that. We've seen he's made some plays for Detroit, but still a little bit of an unknown, whereas we've seen a lot more of the other guys. Yeah, Traylon Burks was my guy. Also, for the Bills, cornerback Kaiir Elam. He was my number 1 man-to-man cornerback in the draft. Sauce Gardner for zone, but I liked Kaiir Elam a lot. 1st and 10 here for Cincinnati at their own 28. Burrow and shotgun. Mixon to his right, snap is away. Hands it off to Mixon up the middle. Mixon churns out some yards. Maybe gets about 4 or 5 yards on the play. So good yards on 1st down. Imagine Henry and Malik. Yeah, I mean, I think that Tennessee need like a creative offensive coordinator, because if you can use not only and quarterback coach to really develop Malik Willis, but then to use him to his strengths as well. And, of course, you got Derrick Henry, and I think Burks is good. If you get a guy like Jackson Smith and Jigba, that offense could be deadly. 2nd and 5 here for Cincinnati. Burrow hands off, and big running lane for Joe Mixon up to midfield, and a big run. Joe Mixon, 1st down, Cincinnati. Sauce is awesome. Easily my CB number 1 over Stingley. Yeah, I had it. If you were looking at like zone cover cornerbacks, Sauce was number 1, but for when you play more man-to-man defense like Buffalo does a lot of, Kaiir Elam was my number 1 guy for man coverage. 1st and 10 here, Cincinnati up to the 49-yard line. Burrow and shotgun, back to his left. The back is Pirine. Burrow, quick throw, caught by T. Higgins. T. Higgins going to get about 5 yards on 1st down. Cincinnati doing an effective job of moving the ball on 1st down, picking up 5 yards, picking up 6 yards. That opens up the playbook. It really makes it difficult on defenses. Roger McCreary is a baller too. Yeah, a little bit undersized, but yeah, Roger McCreary out of Auburn, who went to the Titans, wasn't it? He's a good DB as well. Yeah, a little bit undersized though, but I think I liked him a lot. I liked him coming. If you ran a lot with man coverage, I liked him. 2nd and 4 coming up here for Cincinnati. Burrow hands it off to Mixon up the middle. Mixon going to get close to the 1st down. It's going to depend on the marker, and they will give him another 1st down. Thank you. We got the 49ers 5-time Super Bowl champion. Joe Cool. I mean, yeah. To me, Joe Cool is always going to be the guy back here, but Burrow's a very, very good quarterback. Probably top 5, I would say, in the NFL-ish, like right around there. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the Buffalo 41. Burrow fakes the handoff, looking to throw, throws a short, wide open T. Higgins. T. Higgins gets north and south, gets maybe enough for the 1st down, up to the Buffalo 31. Should get Bill Cowher. Man, Bill Cowher ain't coming out of. He would only if Bill Cowher were to get back into coaching, it'd be for a head coaching job. He ain't gonna come back to be no offensive coordinator. Beat the spy, Nick Danger. How are we doing? Let's go. 1st and 10, Cincinnati just outside the 30-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Burrow and shotgun, players either side of him. They pitch it out right to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase cutting upfield, Picks up about 3 yards on first down. Hit the go Shifty. G-Not. Go Niners. Rooting for Cincy. Was hoping to see them in last year's Super Bowl. Maybe this year. Hey, it's a possibility. Reba Johnson says he is the GOAT, number 16. Considering I'm a Niner fan, I have a controversial opinion. What I think some Niner fans would consider. I think Brady's the best. Montana number 2, but it is what it is. Do you ever watch baseball when it's baseball? I do. I miss a lot of games because there's just so many. 2nd and 7 here for Cincinnati. Burrow dumps it off over the middle to Pirine. Pirine ends up fighting forward, gets about 3 yards on the play. Could have been stopped for maybe a 1-yard gain, but kind of fights his way for an extra couple of yards. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan too. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, but there's just so many games that I really don't start paying attention to baseball significantly until the end of basketball season, until the Warriors get knocked out, and really after once basketball finishes, then I start to focus on baseball and watch it more often. 3rd and 3 here for Cincinnati. Ooh, that's going to be there's a flag on this play. Joe Burrow gets sacked for a huge loss, but what's the flag on the play? This must be against the defense, because if it was a false start, they would have stopped the play. It's hard to argue against Brady. He has the rings, and that's going to be offsides against the defense, and that's a free first down, Cincinnati. Big play for Bills D to get off the field. They didn't get off the field, Brandon. It is hard to argue against Brady. Exactly. Drew him offside. That was Basham Jr. First and 10 coming up here for Cincinnati. Inside in the red zone at the Buffalo 19. Burrow in shotgun, looking to throw. Dumps it off here to Mixon. Mixon's getting upfield. Gets about maybe 5+, maybe 6 yards on the play. And again, Cincinnati just able to get 5-6 yards on every first down. And that's how you move the offense efficiently, especially in these weather conditions. Oh, yeah. I'm a Sharks fan, my man. And the foam finger back there is a Sharks one, too. 2nd and 5 coming up for Cincinnati. Burrow behind center. 1 receiver, 3 tight ends. Hands the ball to Mixon to the right side. Mixon, nothing doing there. Good tackle by the Buffalo Bills, that Gregory Rousseau, or maybe it was either Milano or Rousseau. Loss of 2. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Remember, field goals won't be the easiest thing to make in this game, so it's 3rd and 7 from about the 15-yard line. Now, they did make the extra point, which is also from the 15, but let's just keep that in mind. How do Cincinnati want to play this? 3rd and 7. There's less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Snap is away. Burrow's in shotgun, looking to throw. He's got time, looking downfield, wide open. Hayden Hurst, touchdown. Cincinnati Bengals. And just like that, Cincinnati puts up 13 on the Buffalo Bills, the vaunted Buffalo Bills defense. And can they tack on the extra point? Good play call. Matt Milano bit hard on a Jordan Poyer. Too late to get over to cover. I think that was maybe Matt Milano's responsibility. Thought they were going to throw it short to Jamar Chase. Hurst gets wide open. Jordan Poyer too late to get over. Here comes the extra point. Snap is away. Hold is okay. Kick is up and good. Cincinnati. They're basically doing the Cobra Kai. They're strike first, strike hard, no mercy. And there's 3:47 left in the first quarter. The Bills are they're just trying to get settled into the game. I live in California, yeah. Come on, Josh, you need to drive here. Oh wait, you're I'm a play ahead of you. That's pretty rare. Too easy. Buffalo in trouble early. Good. I got the game on my computer. Let me see this TD, bruh. Yeah. I don't know. My TV is and I'm watching it live on TV, but maybe it's because it's through the internet and my internet's I get good speeds downloading, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in California and some people are closer. I don't know what it is. It was either Jordan Poyer, whose responsibility to cover Hayden Hurst on that, or maybe Matt Milano bit really hard on that pump fake to Jamar Chase. So Astro 130 says, sending good vibes. 49ers win. I hope so. Let's go. That's going to be a great game. 49ers Cowboys. Can't wait for the game tonight. Dem Cowboys going to be crying them tears. You heard that right, Eric. You heard that right. Yes, you're in Anaheim. Very cool. Very cool. Anaheim and Fullerton. We have 41 likes. Thank you guys for all of the likes. Greatly appreciated. We're rocking and rolling. We're on our way to 100 likes. Let's keep that going. We hit it in both games yesterday. Let's get a repeat going. Titans need O-line badly with that first pick. I think the Titans do need some O-line help. Need a little bit of defensive help too, I would imagine as well. Then again, they did lose. Was it Harold Landry at the before the season? So he's one of their best defensive players. But yeah, man, Cincinnati coming out firing and all cylinders. Burrow, no pressure at all on Joe Burrow. And this could be a thing where maybe the defenders are just struggling to really, be able to get that bend where they can get around the corner. You have to give credit to this Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. Run blocking, very good. Got plenty of time in the backfield, does Joe Burrow. So, and this was the big question mark going into this game. Compared to the start of the year, Cincinnati's missing 3 starters. You see plays maybe like a couple of seconds ahead of me, Frankie, but you see, because I'm watching it live too, but I think whatever it is, you're maybe a couple seconds ahead of me, but it's also the delay that YouTube just naturally puts in there. That's why you're seeing it, like my reaction, like 10, 15 seconds after the actual play happens. Kick is away. It's going to be a touchback, so Buffalo's going to start from their own 25-yard line. And just like that, Buffalo have to dig themselves out of a 14-point deficit. For this offense, though, that's not, they can do it. They can strike fast. So Josh Allen not afraid to throw the ball deep. Joey says their entire identity is predicated on being physical at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Skoronski would be a huge help for the Titans. And we got John Reed. Good call, man, with the water. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Allen in shotgun. Snap is away. Hands it to Singletary. Singletary gets about 3 yards on first down up to their own 28-yard line. You know that Sean McDermott and Leslie Frazier, they're gathering the defense and being like, hey, guys, we got to sort this out because this ain't good enough. Those short arms are a real concern to play tackle, though. Yeah, those measurables can sometimes make or break a prospect. At the end of the day, though, if you can play, you can play. 2nd and 7 here for Buffalo. Snap is away. They do hand it off to James Cook. Goes right tackle. Gets about 2 yards on the play up to the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati defense came to play. Good tackle there by Cameron Taylor-Britt and Jesse Bates III. Could be a plug-and-play all-pro guard, though. If you're drafting like a Quentin Nelson type guy, I'm happy to take someone like that in the first round. But I don't know, just the value at guard. You look at the Niners. We use a 2nd-round pick on Aaron Banks, I guess. 3rd and 5 right here. Josh Allen, only a 3-man rush, and he gets sacked. Flips the ball out to Singletary. They're saying it's a fumble, but that to me is a forward pass incomplete. So I think that's just going to be 4th down. This, I don't think, will be Cincinnati ball. Yeah, they're saying 4th down on the play. Fumble just like Dobbs. Your physic. And that's Trey Hendrickson. And that was a 3-man rush. Trey Hendrickson just beat Deion Dawkins badly, but Allen was able to throw it forward, and that was a throw, not a fumble. So it's going to be 4th and 5, but Buffalo, man, this game is looking a bit like the Giants and Eagles game. Here comes the punt. It's away. Trent Taylor back there. takes it from the 19-yard line, gets up to the 25, up to the 33-yard line. So again, good starting field position for the Bengals. Holy moly. Wow, Bill's riding the struggle bus right now. Frankie knows his smells. Bro, it was not a fumble. No way. I'd try Skoronski at tackle, and if he really struggles due to lack of length, you can move him inside. He is a great blocker, though. Yeah, I mean, I think, of course, measurables are a big thing, and, you always look for the ideal player, but sometimes you just have to, I think that's sometimes the reason why players fall is that teams get too caught up in these specific measurables, and it's like, hey, if the player is a good player, just take the guy and let him play. I know you're not disagreeing with that, Joey. I think we're on the same page. Yeah, of course, if you draft someone and they struggle a little bit, move them to another position, get your value where you took him at. Dobbs was a forward pass. He pushed the ball with his fingertips. I mean, I don't know. I thought Josh Dobbs did, all things considered, I thought he was okay for the Titans. I don't really think that it was Dobbs' fault that they lost the game. I think, a number of things went wrong. But considering he was brought in basically last minute, so I love the draft so much. So sorry, not sorry for talking prospects and playoff games at the same time. I love the draft too, man. And in years past, at this point in the year, I would be way caught up on prospects, but that's typically when the Niners are I think that's typically when the Niners are bad and we're going to have a pretty top pick. But knowing that the 49ers we're in the divisional round against the Cowboys coming up next. B, we don't have a first round pick. We don't have a second round pick. We're not picking until the very end of the third round. This draft here, I'm gonna get into it, but I'm gonna be looking a lot more at the mid round prospects, guys near Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young and all these guys, Jalen Carter. I'm like, Brandon asks, have I looked at any Niners updated injury reports for today? What I know of is that Ambry Thomas and Jimmy Garoppolo for sure are not going to be active for this game. Beyond that, I think everyone else should be pretty good to go. I haven't heard any updates on any injuries outside of that. So I think everyone who played against Seattle should be here, available today. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati, at their own 33. Joe Burrow's in shotgun, looking, throws it over the middle, going to be dropped. Ooh, dangerous throw in between a bunch of Bill defenders. He had his hands on the ball, but just unable to come up with it. And sometimes this is where, that was Poyer. Yeah, it was Poyer's responsibility on Hayden Hurst. Poyer bit badly on that. 2nd and 10 here after the drop by the Bengal tight end there on 1st down. So can Buffalo now get a stop here against Cincinnati? Burrow and shotgun looking to throw. They're bringing pressure, throwing it deep, batted away. That's a big-time play there by number 30. The DB of the Buffalo Bills had his hands on it, and these are the first. That's Mike Jackson, I believe. And these are the first 2 incomplete passes for Cincinnati. And can the Bills defense get off the field? Oh, Dane Jackson. Sorry. Mike Jackson's for the Seahawks. Maybe. Nobody really cares about this game, to be honest. Frankie, I don't know. I think a lot of people care about this game. 3rd and 10. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Snap is away. Burrow looking to throw. Does throw it. Going to be caught. 1st down yardage there for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's Irwin. And wow, what a play. What a play. What a catch. Good throw. Understandable. Scouting guys is a year-round thing for me, though. Yeah, I mean, and that's, to me, I do like scouting players. I just am way more motivated especially when I think when I know the Niners are going to be picking or even just having 1st round picks. But when it's the Niners' first pick in the draft is going to be I think it's going to be 99 or 100 overall. So it's for me, once the season's over, then that's when I'll get into a lot, especially all the late round prospects. Bills definitely got hands on hips, and it's the first quarter, and that's not good, especially for the defense. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at their own 46 after the first down pickup. Burrow in shotgun, back to his right, snap is away. Their Bills bringing pressure. Burrow throwing it deep, and Tyler Boyd almost reeled it in with one hand. Good coverage there, but Tyler Boyd almost got that one hand and tried to bring it in, but yeah, that was always going to be a tough play. Good coverage there by Johnson, though. Better late than never. Plus, there's no way I missed the Niners game, says Raymond. Hell yeah. Hello, y'all. My wife had a long honey-do list for me this morning. Hey, man. Happy wife, happy life. All four. This is one of the best games on paper. But Buffalo, yeah, but you're right, Joey. Buffalo's got to pick it up. They got to pick it up. 2nd and 10 come up here for Cincinnati. Snap is away. Burrow's going to hand off to Mixon up the middle. And Buffalo, good defense on that second down play. Pickup of about 3. So we're going to have 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. And this first quarter has been all Cincinnati. There's a minute 20 left and the clock is running in the first quarter. We're up to 48 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the likes on the stream. Really appreciate that. And we have 82 people in here. Thank you for hanging out. Shifty's 49ers Talk, and, of course, everyone in the chat as well. Do feel free to drop some comments in the chat. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Burrows and shotgun. Pirine to his right. 3 receivers down low. 1 up top. 1 up top is Chase. Looking to throw is Burrow. Got time. Time's running out. Steps up into the pocket. Gonna get sacked by Matt Milano. Loses 3 yards. Matt Milano takes him down. Burrow had some time back there, but ran out of a good coverage down the field there by the Buffalo defense. And the Bengals will be punting it right back to the Buffalo Bills. Bills defense finally makes a stop. This punt is going to be away just before the end of the first quarter. 9-second difference. Yes, sacked, exactly. Can't wait to see the Cowboys. Love it. 4th and 9, snap is away, punt is up, and we'll see what Buffalo do. Not a great punt. Probably out around the 25-yard line, I would say. They're going to call it the 20-yard line, so a little bit better than I thought, I guess. Matthew Fine says, let's go Bills. Man, Bills got some work to do. Raymond says, Buffalo once came back from a 26-point deficit to win the game. Granted, it was back in 97. Well, what was the game against the Houston Oilers? That was like a 31 or 34-point deficit. They were down at one point against the Houston Oilers. I think that was Frank Reich who came back, brought him back. And that wasn't even Jim Kelly who was in the game. It was Frank Reich against Warren Moon, I believe, and the Houston Oilers. 90 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Buffalo has the ball actually at their own 25. That's what I thought. I thought it was out at the 25. Allen in shotgun. Cook to his right. 2 receivers either side. Allen looking to throw. Fakes and going to get sacked. He pump faked and made the defender miss him. Tried looking downfield. Nothing doing. And Von Bell with the sack. And the Buffalo offense has struggled, to say the least. Buffalo came back. It was from 32. Yeah, exactly, Joey. Do any of you guys play football pools? I do 100 a square Super Bowl pool. No, I don't play. I don't do that. I don't really do any. I mean, I'm not really a betting man. I mean, not against it either, but you know. Remember the Music City Miracle, of course, the Titans against the Buffalo Bills. Bills have been in a lot of crazy games. I said, and I'll say it, Bengals will win, says Astro. That was a great play by Matt Milano. Yeah, Milano made a great play on that third down. But this Cincinnati defense has really come to play too. And I think that's where I was a little bit worried about the Bengals defense against the Bills offense. But at least through one quarter, they have answered my questions in a big way. Prior to the Vikings comeback against the Colts this season, Bills comeback against the Oilers was the largest of all time. Yep, exactly right. That's still the largest playoff comeback. The Bills and Oilers. But yes, the Vikings and Colts game, which we streamed here, which was a crazy game. That's just when you consider regular season and postseason, that's the biggest comeback of all time. Yeah, it was a 3rd and 7. Yeah, and they sacked him, lost 2-3 yards on the play. So yeah, Milano made a good play. Milano made a very good play, but Von Bell made a good play too, and good recovery as well. Josh Allen basically pump faked and totally faked out Von Bell. Kept his eyes downfield, but Von Bell able to just come right back and bam, sack. I forget, why is the game in San Francisco? No, the 49ers are the number 2 seed and Dallas are the number 5 seed. Philadelphia is the number 1 seed in the NFC. Plus, the Niners had a better regular season record than Dallas, too. Niners were 13-4, Dallas 12-5. How about the Jaguars comeback on the Chargers? In playoff history, that was the 3rd biggest comeback in playoff history, which was a 27-point comeback. But that's the 3rd biggest in playoff history. I can't remember what the second one was. I know the Niners had a big one against the Giants back in 2002. Yeah, the Cowboys number 5 seed. 2nd and 13 now for Buffalo at their own 22-yard line. Allen in shotgun, empty backfield. Snap is away. Got time. Time's running out. Throws. Caught. Stephon Diggs. First down. Buffalo Bills. Picks up about maybe 14 yards on the play. Big time catch right there by Stephon Diggs. Nice throw by Josh Allen. And Diggs just found the soft spot in the zone coverage. That's what you got to do. And it was beyond the first down marker. So that's just a great veteran play there by Stephon Diggs. I'm annoyed by the NFL relentless promotion of gambling. Allen fakes the handoff, going to run for it now, and Josh Allen's going to pick up about maybe 3-4 yards on first down. Fakes the handoff, looked to throw it quick, but his guy was covered and just decided to make some yards on his own and picked up 4 yards. I'm annoyed by the NFL's relentless promotion of gambling. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. 2nd and 6 coming up for Buffalo. Allen in the shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Snap is away. Allen looking to throw. Looking. Finds a man down the field, and that's going to be... Ooh, number 13 picks up a nice catch. Diving catch there, too. Is that Gabe Davis down the field? Nice reception. Made a mistake. I apologize. Stefan Stiggs, more like it. Maybe. I love it, Joe. Love it, Joe. How you doing, Joe? Man, I can't wait for the Niner game later. Let's go. Snap is away on first down and 10 for Buffalo. Throws it to Stephon Diggs, and that's a 7-yard pickup on first down. Stephon Diggs saying, get the ball up. Josh Allen threw that low. We have 95 people in here. Let's keep that rocking and rolling. We have 50 likes on the stream. Thank you so very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Let's keep that momentum going. We're halfway to 100 likes. 2nd and 3 at the Cincinnati 43. Allen's got cooked to his right. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw out here to Cole Beasley. First down yardage up to the Cincinnati 31-yard line. Buffalo offense moving the football now. On the move. I don't want bum Bills to score a tutty. We have Philly waiting after this game. As punishment, you must be... Niners are the best. Who they think they gonna beat them Bengals? Who they? Man. Susan, how are you doing? Great to have you here. Niners, bang, Niner gang, let's go. We have over 100 people in here. 1st and 10 Buffalo from the Cincinnati 32. Allen under pressure, just throws the ball away, gets it beyond the line of scrimmage. The question is, was he out of the tackle box? And I'm sure Cincinnati's going to be yelling at the officials for that. I think he maybe did just get outside of the tackle box, but that's a close one. That's a close one right there. 53 likes. Let's go. And we have Raymond B with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Raymond, for the continued support on the channel. I'm going to update the leaderboard after this play. Thank you so much. We have Allen in the shotgun. Snap is away. Hands it off to Cook on 2nd and 10. Cook gets out to the left side. Picks up about 7 yards. Good run on 2nd down by the Buffalo Bills. Thank you, Raymond. You are the man. Let's give Raymond a huge shout out in the chat. And thank you for the lovely compliment, man. But you're the best, dude. Hoo-yah. We're the guy that wanted to bet me 500 straight up. 3rd and 2. So that was actually a pickup of 8 by James Cook. Less than 12 minutes to go. 3rd and 2. Allen in the shotgun. Hands it off to Cook again. Cook's fighting. And that's going to be close to a first down marker. And they're going to mark him shy. James Cook looked like he maybe got there and dragged back. It's 4th and inches. And what do Buffalo want to do here? To me, it seems like there's no question marks. They're going to try and just go for it and get this first down. They don't want to trade touchdowns for field goals. And it's 4th and 1. And the offense is out there for Buffalo. Allen behind center. Gabe Davis in motion. And that's a first down. Josh Allen on the quarterback sneak. I'm just warming up for the Niners game. Thank you, Raymond. Let's go, man. I can't wait for the Niner game. It's going to be so much fun. Josh Allen quite easily gets the first down there onto the quarterback sneak. Gabe Davis right behind him and just pushing him. Is Tony the Tiger a Bengal Tiger? Well, we'll see. Tony the Tiger. They're great. 1st and 10, Buffalo at the Cincinnati 21-yard line. Just over 10 minutes to go in the half. Snap is away. Allen looking to throw under pressure. Allen escapes it for now. Gonna try and run for it and ends up getting about 4 yards. Ball comes out, but he was already down. And there is a flag on the play here. You'd think that potentially it's in the area of holding, and yes, it is. Holding on the offense. So instead of a 4 or 5 yard pickup, knock Buffalo back 10 yards on the play. Trying to see where the hold was. I mean, B.J. Hill really sold it for the Bengals. I'll give him that. And we're at 57 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you so kindly. Holding, get back. There we go, says Frankie. 1st and 20 now at the Cincinnati 31. In these conditions, those penalties are killer. Snap is away. Allen hands it off to James Cook up the middle. Gonna get about maybe 4 yards of those back. So we're gonna have 2nd and 16 coming up. Joey says, let's go Buffalo. I mean, just like the other game, I want this to be a good game, if anything. Robert Goulet used to do the voice of Tony the Tiger. Hoo-yah, brings back memories from boot camp. Hoo-yah. Hoo-ah. Who day, says crazy guy. 2nd and 16. We have Allen in the shotgun. Singletary, or that's Nyheim Hines to his left. Allen looking to throw, got time, throws it down the field. Wide open! That's going to be first down yardage for Shakir for the Buffalo Bills, and that's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. Big pickup there by the Buffalo Bills. They just got big yards there, did Buffalo. Down to Shakir right by the 5-yard line. Allen stood tall in the shotgun, took a bit of a hit there from Hill. And those hurt extra in the cold weather. It's 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Allen's going to be behind center. Hines is the back. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Snap is away. They hand off to Hines. Hines going to may just lose half a yard, so not great. You're right, Frankie. Allen got hit big time on that play. Big time. This drive has taken up a lot of time off the clock. It started just at the end of the first quarter, and there's 8.5 minutes to go in the second, so it's been about 7 minutes so far. Hoo-ah! 2nd and goal from about the 4.5-yard line. Allen and shotgun back to his left. Snap is away. Looking to run it himself. Runs it up and maybe fights more. And Allen, he's going to get close to the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and goal from about the 1 or the 1.5. Tommy says, am I nervous? Nah. Maybe closer to game time, but not right now. Frankie rooting for a Bengals blowout, I guess. That would be boring AF. Yep. We all remember what happened last time these two teams played. Of course, yeah. Of course, we all remember what happened with Damar Hamlin. And, so this is a very emotional game for Buffalo. But Cincinnati's come out on a tear so far. Snap is away on 3rd and goal. Allen, touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen on the quarterback sneak. And Buffalo answer back. It took a lot of time off the clock. We're talking that was about an 8-minute drive. There's 7:25 left in the half, but it was worth it. You get the touchdown, and now this Cincinnati offense is going to have to try and get their momentum back again. But touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Nice job there by Josh Allen, just cutting to the left there and the quarterback sneak. Got blockers behind him, and you can just see on some of these close-up shots just how much snow is coming down. It's crazy. Here comes the extra point attempt. These are no gimmies today. Snap is away, hold is good, kick is up and good, so it's 14-7. Yeah, Josh Allen's he is a monster. I'll give him that. There's no doubt about that. He's a great player. 14-7, and the Bills will be kicking it back to Cincinnati. As a gentle reminder, the Bills will get the ball to start the second half, but there's still about 7.5 minutes left in the first half of this game. We're at 59 likes, by the way. Thank you so much, guys, for all the likes on the stream. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Twitter's blowing up, yo. I follow back everyone on Twitter. Shifty 49ers Talk, so feel free to drop a follow there. But so far in the playoffs, from my prediction video, yes, I've gotten all the first 8 games of the playoffs correct. Not by the point spread, but just calling out who I think is going to win the game. In this one, I do have the Bills winning this game. So if I want to keep my perfect playoff record, it's going to need the Bills to win this one. Robert Miller says Josh Allen was talking some smack. I bet he's pumped up now, and that's going to get the defense going a little bit too. You got to get the defense pumped up as well. 13 subscribers away from 2,200. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to be doing 49ers Cowboys next, and you don't want to miss that one. Especially you don't want to miss this stream for that one, because that's going to be a good freaking time. Let's go. Let's go. Good response there, though, by the Buffalo Bills. The defense finally gets a stop on Cincinnati. They control the clock for 8 minutes. Ends with a touchdown. Defense feeling good about themselves. They got the stop, and they had a bunch of time to essentially rest on the sideline because they were out there for almost the entire first quarter. So feeling a little bit better. Crazy guy. If my Cowboys lose, I'm dropping acid. Yikes. Frankie, what happens on the kickoff? What happens on the kickoff? What happens? Ooh, I can't wait for the Niner game. So freaking excited. Get ready to drop it. Oh, yeah, seriously. I'm not going to endorse or, condone the use of that stuff. So, but hey, you're an adult. You do what you got to do. 104 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and also, of course, everyone else in the chat. Is it just me? Cardcast says, is it just me, or is it hard to see any quality? Is it hard to see quality? Is it downgrade quality of the TV? Maybe a little bit, and I think there's all snow getting on the camera. I'm sure it's messing up the focus and everything on the lens, but quality looks pretty good to me, I would say. Yeah, I'd say the quality looks pretty good. Here we go. Cincinnati Bengals coming out on offense. Of course, they're showing some of the clips from the game a couple of weeks ago. But glad that with Damar Hamlin's recovering. nicely. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at their own 25. Back to his left is Joe Mixon. Snap is away. Burrow is looking to throw. It's actually Pirine, my mistake. They dump it off to Pirine, who gets 4 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 6 coming up. There's about 7 minutes left in the half. Touchback. There's snowflakes on the camera. Yeah, I'm sure that's kind of messing with the focus a little bit. CG Ruthless. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, my man? How are you doing, CG? I hope you're ready for the game later. It's going to be a good one. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm old enough to be most of y'all's... Burrow in shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers down low, is looking to throw again, throws it down, going to be caught by Hayden Hurst, going to be right there at the 1st down marker. I think they will give him the 1st down, Cincinnati Hooday. And the clock is moving. Less than 6.5 minutes to go in the half. Sean has got grandkids, so maybe, there you go. There you go. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Burrow in the shotgun again. He's got Mixon to his right. Hurst to his left. Tyler Boyd in motion. Jamar Chase by himself on the bottom of your screen. Snap is away. Hands it off to Mixon up the middle. He's got some running lanes. Joe Mixon gets 1st down yardage. Pickup of 12 up to their own 47-yard line. Goes Cincinnati. And the Cincinnati offense just able to churn out yards. If when the Niners win, I'm upgrading from Jeff Garcia level to Steve Young level. Raymond, I'll be honest with you, man. If you want to do that to support me, that's great. But how things have been, there really isn't much of a difference. So it would just be for just strictly support, but which I'd appreciate. I'm not saying right now there isn't really much of a difference. 1st and 10 here for Cincinnati. Burrow going deep. Incomplete, looking for Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase wants a flag on Dane Jackson. Not gonna get it. What's up, Shifty? I'm here checking out the game, waiting for our game later. 49ers for life, Calvin Jackson. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully everything is good out there in the beautiful country of Jamaica. Jason Peters is ruled out. Spinal injury. You are correct. He is ruled out their left tackle, so they're going to have to move a couple of players around. But still, Dallas do have a good offensive line. They have weapons, so the Niners defense has better come to play today because they're going to have a challenge on their hands. Play clock winding down. 2nd and 10. Snap is away. Burrow over the middle. Wide open. Hayden Hurst up to the Buffalo 35-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati. 5 minutes to go in the half. They are just moving the ball. Moving it. Remember, we are 13 subscribers away from 2,200. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Clock is moving, folks. Hey, Shifty, polish up that turn. Oh, I got the turnover chain. It's locked and loaded and ready to go. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 36. Burrow fakes the handoff. Dumps it off here to his tight end number 84. Gets some decent yards there, actually. Picks up about 7 or 8, and that is going to be Wilcox. I believe, is he a rookie tight end, I think? Joe Burrow in the game, 14 for 18, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a phenomenal game against any defense, but especially Buffalo's defense in Buffalo with these weather conditions. 2nd and 2 coming up here. 4 minutes to go-ish in the half. Ball's at the Buffalo 28-yard line. Burrow in shotgun, players either side of him. Tight end also in the backfield, 2 receivers. Chase in motion. Burrow hands it off up the middle to Pirine. Pirine 1st down to the 20. Crazy Guy says, hopefully your daughter's all good. And 1st down, Bengals up to the Buffalo 20-yard line. Cincinnati's played this game just about as well as they could have reasonably expected. The Buffalo defense has not come to play so far. They are looking. They've given up 62 rushing yards. They've already given up comfortably over 200 yards in this game against the Cincinnati offense. 1st and 10 from the 20. Burrow in shotgun, back to his right, snap is away, looking to throw under pressure, just throws the ball away. They're going to say Mixon is in the area. That's definitely an intentional grounding. We'll see if the officials are going to call it. Because Mixon didn't even have it. Mixon wasn't that close to that ball. Could have been a grounding call. Guys just running free all day, and the running game has been incredibly effective too for the Bengals as well. They're picking up seemingly chunk yards every play. I think Burrow's going to run for a TD, says Frankie. We'll see. We'll see. 3:22 to go in the half. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 20-yard line. In shotgun, Mixon to his right. Snap is away. They hand it to Mixon. Cuts out to the left. Going to be run. Gets tackled at maybe the 14, 15-yard line. Give him about 5 yards on the play. We got 3rd and 5 coming up for this Cincinnati Bengals offense. Big play here this is a huge play for the Buffalo defense. Because look, if they can get a stop here, hold them to a field goal, they got plenty of time. They have 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning. And if they can get so, then they'll have time to get a drive of their own. Plus, they get the ball to start the second half. So a massive play coming up here for the Buffalo defense. 3rd and 4, timeout on the field. That's going to be a Cincinnati Bengal timeout. First half is going fast. You're right about that. First half is going really fast. I mean, the game started like it was at local time here. It was 12:02. And it's 1 o'clock now, so just by the time, I mean, then again, these last 2 minutes and 45 seconds are probably going to take a while because Buffalo, they have 3 timeouts. There's a 2-minute warning, so I think these last 2 minutes and 47 seconds will probably take about like 15, 20 minutes of actual time, which is pretty wild to think about, but we know how it goes. We know how it goes. You drink at 22 and yet you're a father. Life is hard. Sorry about that, crazy guy, but you're getting married, man. You've got a kid. That's great. 3rd and 4. Burrow in the shotgun. Pirine in the backfield. Snap is away. Pressure immediately. Gets the ball to Jamar Chase. First down, Cincinnati Bengals up to the 6-yard line. First down, Bengals. And if they want... Actually, no, they will have to run at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play clock is ahead of the game clock by a second. That's a great play. That's a great call right there. And that's where you have chemistry with your receiver. Buffalo basically rushed like 7 guys there. You got to get the ball out immediately. Jamar Chase recognizes that. Goes like a yard or 2, comes back, catch, first down. 1st and goal here from the 6. Burrow flips the ball out to his left to Joe Mixon. Mixon going to maybe get half a yard on the play. 2nd and goal coming up, and we are at the 2-minute warning. You have to think that Buffalo could start using their timeouts if they stop them here. On these next couple of plays, we'll see how they want to play it. We have 110 people in here. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're at 63 likes. We're only 37 likes away from hitting 100. Let's go. 2-minute warning. This game has been all Cincinnati, with the exception of that one, and that was a very long, impressive drive by Buffalo. But looking at the stats here, Cincinnati has 230 yards of total offense. Buffalo, 96. Time of possession, 17 minutes for the Bengals and about 11 minutes for Buffalo. Again, pretty much 8 of those 11 minutes came on one drive for the Buffalo Bills. But still give credit where it's due. They are playing great football. They are playing great football. That feels like they should have taken the clock all the way down. They couldn't have, Robert. They couldn't have taken it down. The play clock was 1 second ahead of the game clock. So if they let the play clock wind down, it would have been a 5-yard penalty. And they still would have been the 2-minute warning. So they had to run one play before the 2-minute warning. Remember you said Burrow runs one in? Don't at me, says Frankie. Frankie, you're a good guy, man. I like you. You're a good guy. I like your style. Robert, I mean, if they could have, I'm sure they would have let the clock wind down to the 2-minute warning, but the play clock was a second ahead, so they couldn't have done that without taking it. I mean, yeah, even if they took the penalty, there still would have been the 2-minute warning technically. All right. Well, this game has been not what you would have expected, folks. Especially the biggest surprise here is number one, the Buffalo defense hasn't looked great. And honestly, the Buffalo offense, they've had one very impressive drive, but beyond that, Buffalo offense has done nothing, which is just in a whole half of football. They had 8 yards of offense in the first half. That is the lowest that Buffalo has had in terms of yardage in the first quarter in the entire Josh Allen era. Snap with 7 seconds for Josh Allen. That's like 2. Yeah. Yo, Christian, what is up, my man? How we doing? Everyone give a shout out to Christian in the chat. Thank you so much, bud, for being here. 2nd and goal. We're back in action here from about the 5-yard line. Burrow and shotgun back to his left. Snap is away. Burrow's looking to throw. Looking. Throws away. Throws it away, essentially. Time ran out. Nothing doing there. Take that. That's a smart play. There's a minute 55 left. Importantly, because it is an incomplete pass. Stops the clock. Buffalo doesn't have to use a timeout. What's the biggest comeback without overtime? That I don't know. Burrow threw a Hail Mary to the crowd. Hey, think fast. 3rd and goal here. Burrow in shotgun by himself. Snap is away. Looking, throwing it. And that's another throwaway too. There's a flag on the play. False start against the offense. And that actually means when it's a false start, the defense can't actually decline that. The defense is not able to decline it. Oof, I guess that was a false one on the left tackle maybe, yeah. So that actually kind of in a weird way helps Cincinnati because otherwise it would have been 4th and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 10, so you do actually have another shot for the end zone. Niners, Montana versus... Montana's like his first big game that he had. 3rd and goal from the 10. Burrow in shotgun by himself. Snap his way, looking to throw. Throws at the end zone. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. And wow, how much did that false start penalty help the Cincinnati Bengals? About to be 4th and goal, and you'd think that the Bengals would just take the field goal. The false start knocks them back 5 yards, but it gives them another down. And I think in situations like that, man, I think that they maybe... Yeah, I mean, I guess the play probably should have just been called dead, and I guess maybe it was, but... Huge touchdown there for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and that's just a clinic right there. Buffalo had a huge, significant, long drive, and then Cincinnati answers with one of their own, and they regained their it could soon be 14-point lead. Yep, left foot, right foot, inbounds. Yeah, that's good. The snow actually makes it a little bit easier to see if they're in bounds or not because you can see where their feet touch down. You can actually see like the residue. The only question is, did he hang on or was he bobbling the ball? Ooh, that might not be a touchdown actually. I think that might come back because Poyer actually, or who was it? Milano actually hit him, and the ball was kind of bumbling a little bit. And by the time he actually had regained possession, that's a tricky one right there. That's a tricky one. Because he doesn't have possession, and I think that's going to come back. I think that might not be a touchdown. Yeah, I don't think that's a catch. Wow. This could change the complexion of the ending of this half now. I think that's coming back, I would say. How many touchdowns does John Kitna have today? Okay, you were asking about Brett Favre yesterday and John Kitna today. By the way, you spelled John incorrect. John Kitna is just Jon. But I know who you meant. It's okay. Incomplete. Incomplete. So it's going to come back. Of course, Cincinnati can still kick the field goal, but just a great play there by Matt Milano. And that's why you never give up on the play. And that's why these defenders, they're taught to do exactly this, is get your hands in there all the way until the play is over, because the ball, it does come loose where his hands aren't even on the ball. The ball is just kind of resting on his chest there, and they're saying incomplete. So they do still have a chance to tack on 3 points, but obviously you'd take the touchdown every time if you were Cincinnati. But can they make up for it with the field goal attempt here? 4th and goal from the 10, so it's a 28-yarder. Snap is away, hold is okay, kick is good for Cincinnati. So 17-7. Now if you're Buffalo, the situation's not dire. You still have a minute and 49 seconds left. You have 3 timeouts, plus you get the ball to start the second half. That heads-up play there by Matt Milano saved him 4 points. Wow, refs are selling. They're reviewing. Yo, Zach Productions, how we doing, buddy? Great to have you here, man. Great to see you again. Can't wait for the game. Carcast, hell yeah. John, is that you, John Wayne? This boy. Are you going live for the Niners game? Hell yes, I'm going live for the Niners game. Huge stop by the defense there. Good for the Bills. Negates the false start, extra down. Yeah, I think it's interesting, isn't it? That that the false start. I mean, of course, in retrospect, you'd always take would you rather have third and goal from the 5 or from the 10? You always take it from the 5. But the fact that 3rd and goal play from the 5 was actually doomed and threw it away, that you actually gave them an extra down that ultimately went against the defense. I'm sure if Buffalo could have, obviously they would have declined the penalty, but when it comes to a false start, you cannot decline that penalty. Nice. Yeah, doing great, man. Life is good. We got the 49ers game coming up after this one. Niners-Cowboys renewing that old rivalry yet again. It's going to be a great time. Hopefully you can be here for it. We're going to have a whole bunch of people in here, and it's going to be wild and wacky for sure. Buffalo's going to get the ball back, though. They do have MG's here. Yes, MG. Thank you, man. You are the good luck charm. Man, I was waiting for you to be here. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming through, MG. Appreciate you, bud. They should change that rule, says Matthew Fines. Well, typically when there's a false start, the play isn't even allowed to run, so you kind of don't know what the outcome would have been, but I guess that one, they called the false start a little bit late. Yes, MG, thank you, man, so much for being here, dude. Yes, everyone give MG a huge shout out in the chat. He's here. He is the good luck charm, the official good luck charm of the San Francisco 49ers. Love it, dude. Love it. Hell yeah. Niners game is going to be like a party in here. You know it. You know it, Raymond. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So Buffalo, it's a minute 49 left in the half. They have 3 timeouts now. Not as easy to move the ball in these weather conditions, but minute 49, you have 3 timeouts. So if they can even tack on a field goal before the half, then they get the ball to start the second half. I mean, so this game is far from over. Kick is away. Nyheim Hines takes it about a yard or 2 deep in his own end zone. Takes it up and gets up to about the 20-yard line. And it's going to be a minute 43 left. Not the best return. Probably should have just kneeled down. By the way, we're at 70 likes, so we're only 30 away. Am I ordering pizza for the game? Nope. I just had a big lunch before I went live here, so I'll be good until later tonight. Zeke is washed. Welcome to the chat, but wake up, bud. Yeah, well, we always want to welcome MG because he is the 49ers good luck charm. He is the great luck charm, I would say, that every 49ers fan should be stoked when MG shows up. 1st and 10 Buffalo, and Josh Allen hits Dawson Knox over the middle, pickup of about 5, clock is moving. How the fuck is that an overturn, says Yo. He didn't maintain possession of the ball throughout the catch. Now, That's the NFL. They don't even know what a catch is, so there we go. 2nd and 5 for Buffalo. Clock is moving. Minute 20 left. Looked over the middle for Devin Singletary, but B.J. Hill, the defensive tackle, gets his hand up, knocks the ball down. Shifty Savior Energy. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, man, I'm going to be pumped up. You don't have to worry about that, CarCast. Andy's here. What's up? Hey, Shifty, just checking in, bro. Got a few jobs to do, but we'll be keeping my eye on the score. We'll join the faithful for... Yeah, man, it's going to be great, dude. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for the game later. Making myself some cup of noodles right now. Nice, dude. 3rd and 5 here for Buffalo. Allen throws it. Going to be caught at the sideline by Dawson Knox. 1st down. Buffalo Bills up to their own 35. Turnover. Let's freaking go. Hope for a pick 6. If the Niners hold Dallas just field goals today, theoretically it could be a shutout, says G-Not. And there we go. 1st down. Yep. Randomly enforcing fails. He says crazy guy. 1st and 10 here for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen looking to throw. Throwing it downfield. Wow, what a catch. Gabe Davis at the sideline gets out of bounds too. Allen basically put it over a Bengal defender and another Bengal defender coming in from the side. That was just... And does he get both feet in bounds? Just got to double check this. I think he did. They're all the way up to the Cincinnati 41. There's a minute 5 left, and the clock is stopped. They still have 3 timeouts. Allen under pressure. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. Man, this is the most I've seen a ball get batted down when it's a game with Josh Allen involved. Huge throw and catch. Josh the Alien. That's what refs stand for. My dog told me. There we go. It's a lock. It's a lock. 2nd and 10 coming on up here for the Buffalo Bills. 1 minute and 1 second to go. From the Cincinnati 41, Allen and shotgun. Singletary's near the center. Snap is away. Allen looking. Throws it over the middle. Almost intercepted. Looking for Devin Singletary. Put a little bit too much on it. Singletary, just ball pops up. If the Bengal defender there was a little bit more aware of the situation, he could have picked it off. Bengals blowing up the Bills? Not quite, man. I mean, Bills can easily make this a one-possession game before halftime. Almost, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it... Just the Bengal defender, if he was a little bit more aware, but that's still a very tough play. 3rd and 10 here for Buffalo. Allen in the pocket, escaping the pocket, rolling to his right, looking downfield. Incomplete, looking for Stephon Diggs down the field. There is a flag on the play. Might be in the area of holding. If it is, then of course they will decline it. It is holding against the offense. That penalty will be declined. So a huge play right there for the Buffalo Bill, for the Cincinnati Bengal defense right there. People are saying go for it. Nah, Cincinnati has 2 timeouts. And it's a 4th and 10 as well. I think you definitely punt the ball away. In this situation, you punt the ball 100%. Because if you don't get it, they would get great field position and a chance with 2 timeouts to score more points. Punt is away for Buffalo. It's a fair catch at about the 9-yard line. Trent Taylor, the former 49er, calls the fair catch. There's 40 seconds to go in the half. And we'll see what Cincinnati want to do here. My guess is maybe they do like a quick screen pass and see if they can turn that into a big game. And hey, if it does, then you have your timeouts. And maybe you'd call a timeout and try and get some more points. If the screen pass really goes nowhere, then I think you just let it go to halftime. And how many... We are up to 73 likes on the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the likes. We're only 27 away from hitting 100 likes. Let's go. We have 132 people in here. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out and for being here. Only the Vatican and Las Vegas knows who will win the games today. That's a good point. That's a good point, Kay. That is a very good point. Has everyone started doing their taxes? Have you all got your W-2s and everything? I did my taxes. Let's go. Got that taken care of. The Vatican. Is the Niner game on yet? Asked James Hummel. No, the Niner game is going to be on at 3:30 Pacific time. And, so it'll be 3:30 Pacific time, so not till a little bit later. How many extra point kicks recently? For God's sake, Niners. Ooh, we'll see. Yeah, crazy fiance. You gotta fix that. That didn't come out right. Nope, not yet. It's 3:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Eastern, is when the Niners and Cowboys game will start. They're all crooks. A lot of them. Everyone's a crook as far as I'm concerned. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're at 7. Wow, we just jumped up to 79 likes. Let's go. Let's freaking get it. Frank Gore likes away from getting 100. Love it, man. Love it. Let's go. In some bad news, my soccer team, Manchester United, lost a heartbreaker today against Arsenal. Crazy fiance, behave yourself. Andy Scott says, what is my daytime job? So right now, what I'm doing is I work with I'm changing jobs, but what I'll be doing is working with medical devices. 1st and 10 right here for Cincinnati. They dump it off the screen pass. That's kind of what I said to P. Ryan. Now he gets about 10 yards or so. Don't know if that'll be enough to want to entice him, but he did get out of bounds, so it saves time. They're all crooks. Yeah, I'm transitioning. I've transitioned from basically I've done retail for the last 12 or 13 years, and I'm transitioning now into working with medical devices. So I am very happy to get out of retail. 1st and 10, Cincinnati in shotgun. Looks like they're going to give it a go a little bit. No, they're going to dump it off to P. Ryan again. P. Ryan's going to get 5 yards, so they gets up to their own 25-yard line. 26 seconds left in the half. And I think, did they call timeout? First, what are you, a tool maker? No, it's with medical devices. Like the dude from Pursuit of Happiness, a little bit. Cincinnati did call timeout. I mean, I don't know how exciting it is. Maybe, I don't know if it's okay, but I just couldn't do retail anymore. I've done retail for like 12, 13 years, and I just got worn out from doing it. Just so difficult. It's not an easy job, and you're always underpaid. You're always overworked. You're always stressed out. I was done with it. I was over it. Niners all the way, says Daywalker. Let's go, Niners, baby. Love it. Love it. 2nd and 5 here for Cincinnati. They're giving it a shot. Burrow over the middle to P. Ryan. Gets up to about the 32-yard line. And they do stop the clock in. There's 19 seconds left. So Cincinnati being pretty aggressive here, actually. Retail, hell, yes. Retail sucks. I mean, I've worked for some really cool companies over the years. I've worked for I've worked for some like cool companies, but it's just retail. It's just so difficult, man. Like you're always under stress with like sales numbers, but you're always like having customers give you shit, and then you're always getting crazy things happening, like people stealing stuff and people trying to scam you and people calling out sick, and then you're understaffed, and then it's just, it was just, I'm glad that I'm not doing that anymore. So there we go. So I'm moving too, just so you guys know as well. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Burrow going to run for it himself. Getting good yards here. Should try and get out of bounds. Doesn't get out of bounds. They're going to try and spike the ball here. 6, 5, 4, 3. They do spike the ball with 2 seconds. They get up to the Buffalo 44. And they do have it. If they want to just throw it to the end zone, they could do it. Just don't start slapping people on stage. I hope there's no snow on the camera when it comes. Oh, yeah, not in California, man. Retail wears you out and never pays enough. Oh, I heard that, man. Yeah, I mean, I know you're kidding, Cardcast, but that's funny. Yeah, Matthew, it really does. It really does. It's aged me so much, like over the years. At first, when I was like a bit younger and I had the energy for it, it was great. But and I do. There's parts of it. This is going to be a delay of game. It's a delay of game unless they're resetting the play clock. But it just wears you out, man. It just wears you out. And yeah, just over it. Plus, it really comes down to upper management too. And with the last place I worked at, the upper management that I had was awful. Awful, awful, awful. But hey, glad to be transitioning to something new, something different in a new place. So can't wait. 2nd and 10 here. And, of course, Cincinnati going to try and go for the end zone. Burrow going to launch it to the end zone. Incomplete. A little bit too much on it. Needed to get more air underneath it, so you give your receivers time to basically get to the end zone and then turn around and have a shot to. But we're at halftime, folks. Buffalo gets the ball to start the second half. But this Cincinnati Bengals have been very impressive so far. Cincinnati, incredibly impressive so far. And that's really, what else can you say, you know? Really, really good stuff right there. And there we have it. All right, guys, I'm going to be back in about 1 minute. What I'm actually doing, and I tried this and it worked well yesterday after the game, is I'm going to be filming a very quick short on YouTube, just doing a little summary of the first half. So bear with me, but I'll be right back with you folks. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm just recording a quick a short that I'm going to put upload to YouTube. And I will be done momentarily. But man, what a wild first half. I can't believe just how easy Cincinnati has made it look. Just super impressive. Can't get over it. Yeah, I was just recording a quick short there. So I guess you could say I'm talking to myself. I guess you could say I'm talking kind of to myself now. But also, I love having you guys here, and I just want to do it. I did a couple of shorts after each of the games yesterday. So I wanted to try a quick halftime short and see. We'll see how that goes. And then I'll be done here momentarily. Bam. But, man, I can't believe. So what are your guys' thoughts on the second half? To me, the big thing is that Buffalo needs to get some points to start the second half with your first drive of the second half. Make it a one-possession game. And I think Buffalo, they need to force a turnover, maybe a big play on special teams. We've seen Nyheim Hines has been able to do that. So, yeah. The way I spelled Bengals there was funny. I screwed up. Ten people killed in Monterey Park. I heard about that. Yeah, there was a really gnarly shooting, if I'm not mistaken, which is just terrible. I did hear about that. That is freaking dreadful, and just don't know what else to say, man. Don't know what else to say about that. You know, just it's an absolute bummer. But just prayers out to the families and the victims of course, of the victims of the shootings, and yikes. But anyways, Susan says, LOL. Andy says, Shifty selling some dodgy medical. Be like, yeah, I got some in the trunk of my car. It's a transplant, no problem. I got some in the trunk of my car. Sell it to you for half price. It's a kidney. It's in like an ice pack. That's hilarious. That is super funny. Love it. Why isn't this video showing up? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. There we go. Halftime update. It needs to show up in the studio, though, because I want to add in some hashtags. There we go. There we go. Here me now. But I think it's, I was like, oh, I think this will be fun. Be back with you guys momentarily. Round game. Bam. There we go. Save. All right, guys, let me go. I have an iPhone 14, just like regular iPhone, no Pro or nothing like that. Let's see. The 49ers could trot out Bernie Lomax and win the game. Oh, we'll see about that. Nothing's out of the question here. It's like WWE. Imagine that. Someone that come running out of the locker room, random players coming out like, what the hell? We got Jerry Rice. Let's see. We heard about the shooting over here in York, England. Thoughts? Yeah, it's awful. He's a different player than in college. He's been smarter. I mean, Purdy's taken some risks too, and he's definitely gotten away with some. Now, granted, every quarterback gets away with some throws, so he's not the only guy that happens to, but he looked a little bit shaky early on against Seattle, so hopefully after that game, his nerves will be settled. I'm pretty conservative with my money. Niners sickness raid says we could do a raid. Let's see who's streaming right now. Let's see who is streaming. I like doing the Niners sickness raids. I did one yesterday too. So we'll see who else is we'll see who else might be doing the game. See who else might be doing the game. We'll see who else. Let's do my boy CG. Should we do CG Ruthless? Let's do CG. CG, yeah, there you go, Nathan. Let's do CG. Bam. So that's the link there. Everybody hit up CG Ruthless. Drop a like on his stream and say what's up. And if you haven't, do consider subscribing to his channel. I know it would mean a lot to him, and he does a lot of really good. Work. So, bam, there we go. Drop a like in his stream and say what's up to CG and tell him I sent you, and we'll spread the love around to all the 49er content creators. Let's go. Let's do it up. Make it happen. Make it happen. Help out a fellow Niner content creator. What up, Shifty? This is a raid from Niner Sickness. Love it, man. Thank you, David Villa. Joseph T, thank you so much. Niner Sickness raid. Hell yeah, no border. There we go. Niner Sickness raid, says Beto. I thought people were saying I should raid. Yeah, I love it, Beto. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the work that you put into your channel. And if you guys haven't already, do just hit up. You'll see he dropped a message in the chat, Niner Sickness. Drop a like and a subscription on his channel because he does a lot of great content. And honestly, he does a lot more harder work than I do. So love it. But yeah, huge shout out to Niner Sickness and everybody who came in from the Niner Sickness raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you hanging out here for a little bit. And yeah, drop a like. It really helps out for engagement on the channel. So really appreciate you guys and keep doing the great job, Beto. Keep up the great work, man. There we go. I love to see and yeah, let's get those likes up for CG. Shout out to CG Ruthless, man. Appreciate the work that he puts in as well to his channel. And when I see other people putting in that kind of work, it definitely motivates me to keep doing my thing and keep working harder. So appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, I called out. Yep. There we go. Thank you so much. Niner Sickness Raid, says Don Dodson. Thank you so much again. Huge shout out to Niner Sickness. Appreciate the raid, man. And it means a lot that you do that. So thanks for looking out, Beto. You're the man. And everybody, do consider dropping over to Niner Sickness Podcast. Drop a like on his stream. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't. It's always free. And honestly, for people who put in, who do this kind of stuff, it really means a lot when you see the numbers growing here and there. It really does help out. Excellent, Andy. Thank you so much for doing that. We're at 89 likes here on this stream, so let's keep that rocking and rolling. Love to frickin' see it. And let's see how we are doing on and we're up to 2188 subscribers. All right, we are only 12 subscribers. We're John Brody subscribers away from hitting the big 2200. Let's hit that 2200 before the end of the game. Let's go. Excellent. Yeah, huge shout out to Niner Sickness Podcast, of course. And shout out to CG Ruthless and all the guys putting in work. And really appreciate it. And it again, it motivates me to do my thing. So it's I love to see it. Love to see it. We're 11 likes away from the big 100. We're at 89 likes. 89. Charlie Werner. We're at Charlie Werner likes. We're at Ty Streets likes. What number did JJ Stokes used to wear? Was it 83 or was it 80? What number did JJ Stokes used to wear? Was it 83? Because Rice was 80, Owens was 81. JJ Stokes, I can't remember. Maybe 89? No, I don't know. I know Charlie Werner wears 89, so there you go. Kitty goes meow. As the great Tom Grassi would say, Kitty goes meow. And those are always the fun. When you get 83 with Stokes, that's right, yeah, Smoke 82. I was like, is 83 or 89? 89, I think, was Ty Streets back in those days. I believe it was Ty Streets who wore that. Clement Gray says, if you follow the games over the weekend yesterday, the home teams won. Today, first home team losing. Let's pray the Niners change the narrative. Yes. Yes, Kansas City won and Philadelphia won yesterday. Hey, we'll see how it goes, We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Ty Streets was 89. They should play Talano Hufanga pounding on the door before the team walk out over the PA system. Yep. Niners, Daryl Doucette. Niners win. Bang, bang, Niner gang, let's go. Not that long. In 2 hours' time, that game, the Niners and Cowboy game, will be underway. So we are looking forward to that. Third quarter is about to start here. Buffalo's going to get the ball to start the second half. So yeah, one of the big things I think Buffalo needs to do is basically get some points to start the second half, even if it's a field goal. Make it a one-possession game, and then you have to find a way to make a big play either on defense or special teams. Frank Grassi. Yeah, 80 was Rice. 83 Arnaz Battle too. I liked Arnaz Battle. Arnaz Battle was one of those just players who kind of outperformed. Just always was like a solid player. One of the guys who I liked a lot, and we traded him away. I used to really like Brandon Lloyd. Brandon Lloyd was like my guy for a while. Kick is away. Nyheim Hines gets up to about the 28-yard line. Definitely getting physical there on those special teams. You can see a couple of Bills and Bengals players getting into it, but a solid return there from Nyheim Hines. Yeah, I was 81. Yeah, Antonio Bryant, Rashawn Woods. What a bust he was. And then Terrell Owens, and in recent years it was what was it? Something Peel, I think, or something like that. But I think Will Greer is a 4 times better investment than Kyler Murray. We'll see. 1st and 10 here for the Buffalo Bills. From their 28, they hand it up and get about 3 to 4 yards on first down, and that's Devin Singletary. Josh Allen wants to pump up the tempo. He wants to keep that tempo going. Joe Burrow, 18 of 27, 186 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 21 rushing yards. Wow. Justin Peel or something like that it was a tight end for the Niners. So it's 2nd and 6 here for the Buffalo Bills. Allen and shotgun, Singletary to his left. 2 receivers down low, tight end receiver up top. Allen looking up top for Diggs. Gets Diggs. First down, Buffalo Bills up to their 39-yard line. A little bit too easy. You had Pratt, the linebacker, in coverage on Diggs. Not great. I'm expecting a Bosa and Price sighting on the unexpected pass rush. Bosa and Price? Brandon was good. Brandon Lloyd had some great moments. Also had some bad ones. But 1st and 10 here for the Bills. Allen hands it off to Singletary between the right guard and right tackle. Going to move forward. Gets about 5 yards or so on the play. Not bad. With forward progress, they maybe will give him 6. But about a 5 or 6 yard pickup, that's what you got to do. Is get those decent chunk yards and first down. Open up the entire playbook. The defense will have no clue what's coming at them. Maybe you do a misdirection. Maybe you do a little fake here. Try and catch them napping. I was always waiting for Brandon Lloyd to break out. He did. He led the NFL in receiving yards one year. I think he was pretty good I think he had a good year in New England too. 2nd and 4 here. Snap is away, hands it off to Singletary. Going to get first down yardage into Cincinnati territory, up to the Cincinnati 48-yard line. Daniel Berry, let's go. How are we doing? DJ Gene, good afternoon, buddy. How are you today, man? Great to have you in here. Appreciate you. We're at 93 likes, by the way, guys. We're only 7 likes away from 100. That weather looks miserable. I mean, that's upstate New York weather this time of year. These teams, and Ohio is probably not a whole lot better. So I'm sure both of these teams, and I'm sure a lot of these guys are from those states, different northern states up there. So this weather, not anything new to a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys would have played college in like Michigan and Michigan State and Ohio State and all those schools up north. So I want to see a brawl. Come on, somebody fight. Be like, did you hear what that guy said about your mom? I'll kill him. 12:45 left in the third quarter, so ball's at the Cincinnati 48-yard line. Allen's going to come out here in shotgun. He's got a back to his left, tight end to his right in the backfield. 3 receivers out there. Snap is away. Allen's looking to throw. Under pressure from B.J. Hill, ends up getting it down the field, and is going to be caught by Shakir up to the Cincinnati 31-yard line pickup of 17 yards. Buffalo Bills first down. Decent blocking on that play. Man had him for a sack. BJ Hill almost was able to bring down Josh Allen, but just couldn't get there. Hold me back. Let me at him. Football time. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, man. Really appreciate that. Really does mean a lot. Helps out the channel significantly. And we're only 11 subscribers away from 2,200. Snap is away for Josh Allen. Rolls out to his left. Going to run for it. Nope. He is going to run for it himself. Only gets about 2 yards. Was running for it. Then he was about to throw it, but a little pump fake. Picks up a couple yards on first down. Football Time says, do you think Panthers should keep DJ Moore? Yeah, I think they definitely should. They absolutely should keep DJ Moore. Unless someone comes in and throws him a crazy offer for him. But I think the Panthers should not only keep DJ Moore, I think that they should keep Wilkes as their coach. They went 6-6 down the stretch. They were playing a bunch of random guys at quarterback. They traded away their best player, McCaffrey. They have a whole bunch of draft picks. I think Panthers could be in a decent situation. Pity about Matt Corral getting hurt, though. I like Matt Corral. 2nd and 8 here for the Bills. Allen running up, gets about fights forward and stays on his feet. Ends up picking up about 5. Thought he was only going to pick up 2, but ends up falling forward for... Who has taken my name? Who is commenting under me? Who changed their name to my name? What the hell? That's me. There, thank you so much for getting rid of that person. It's like, what? It's kind of funny, but leaf blowers on TV timeouts. Is the field heated? How do they keep the lines and numbers snow free? Probably leaf blowers, maybe the way that whatever they used to paint it. Yeah, leaf blowers, it looks like, if anything. 3rd and 2 here, and Allen runs for the first down. Takes a bit of a shot there and falls. Tough fall right there. But gets enough for the first down, it looks like. So Buffalo on the move here. And Allen just on this drive at this point, he's just doing it all himself, trying to make things happen. The Pizzanthers. Yeah, leaf blowers on TV timeouts, I think, is probably a big thing. Thank you, Tommy, for taking care of that, by the way. We're up to 2190 subs. And we're only 10 away from the big 2,200. Play clock winding down here for Buffalo. They do get the snap off. Allen's looking to throw from the shotgun, throwing it to the end zone. Got a man! Out of bounds, incomplete, and could not haul it in. Good coverage there by Eli Apple on Stephon Diggs. Really used the boundary to help him out. And Stephon Diggs accidentally knocked over a person on the sideline and helps her up. So that's good. He should have came in here with something better than hi. Frankie, you were a funny man. Good luck to your Titans next season. I'm a huge King Henry fan. King Henry's great. Love King Henry. So much fun to watch. I think the Panthers have a bright future ahead of themselves. Stephon Diggs kind of slow to get up now, and he's kneeling. So we'll see what the deal is with Stephon Diggs. Chemtrail snow. The Bengals. Loved the Bengals. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Oh, no, that's the Go-Go's. Never mind. The Bengals did Manic Monday. That's what they did, Manic Monday. Who's better, J.J. McCarthy, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Max Duggan, or Stetson Bennett? I would probably say... I'd probably go Bryce Young, then C.J. Stroud, and then those would be my top 2. I'd probably go Bryce Young. The one concern with Bryce Young is he's not the biggest guy, but I think, look, there's always the ability where you can add on, weight. You can, things like that. Not the biggest deal in the world. Walk like an Egyptian. Stetson Bennett's already like 25. He could be drafted. Maybe I think he's more like a 2nd, 3rd, 4th round guy. Max Duggan, middle round, late round, middle round kind of guy too. So, yeah, J.J. McCarthy. Don't really know much about J.J. McCarthy, to be honest with you. I haven't really done much in terms of scouting and whatnot for the draft. Just with the Niners, in the playoffs and the fact that we don't have a pick until like the end of the 3rd round. We have 3 of them, but still. Oof, well, I am a Dogs fan. Yeah, hey, look, the Georgia Bulldogs are a great program, man, and they just absolutely destroyed TCU. And I think Bennett's he's a good quarterback. I think that, of course, the age thing will kind of hinder him a little bit. But I think he's a solid quarterback. He could be. I think he could have a career like I mean, I think he can come in and maybe play some games, but I just don't know if he's a franchise guy. Diggs knocked down the media personnel. Oh, shoot, that was a hard fall. Like, oh, crap, I actually hurt myself. Whoops. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here. We have 151 people in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. Do drop a like on the stream. We'll try and get over 100 likes. We're at 98 likes. We're so close. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. That's the one thing which I'd say is like really holding back Stetson Bennett. But I don't really watch a ton of college football because I watch so much NFL. But I've seen a couple of Georgia games this year, and he's looked fantastic. So, and their program, I mean, you think about like Jalen Carter is top 5 pick. You know, I think that you have who's the cornerback, Keely Ringo. I think he's going to be a first round. He'll be a first round pick too. 2nd and 10 here for Buffalo from the Cincinnati 20-yard line. Allen fakes the snap, running in the pocket, gets rid of it. What a catch there. Cole Beasley, first down, picks up 11 yards. Allen had to move all around the pocket, hit as he threw it, and just perfectly placed for Cole Beasley with great coverage on him, but just put it exactly where it needed to go. And Allen just made a couple of defenders miss. Jesse Bates with good coverage on Cole Beasley, but just the throw was just a little bit better than the coverage. Niners game is getting closer and closer. Yes, it is, Cartcast. What about a 49ers-Bills Super Bowl? I'd love it. That'd be great. 1st and goal from the 9. Hands it to Cook. Cook is going to lose yards. Loses 2 yards. So we're going to have 2nd and goal from the 11. In your predictions, did you think that the Giants were going to win the last night over the Eagles? No. My predictions video, which came out before the wild card games, you can see it on my channel. I'm as of now 8 through 8 playoff games. I've called the winner right every time. 2nd and goal here now for the Bills at the 11. Lost 2 yards on 1st and goal. Snap is away. Allen's looking to throw. Got some time. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Nyheim Hines, but only up to the 7-yard line. So you got a tough 3rd and goal here from the 7. And Cincinnati, just as Frankie said, Cincinnati going to try and just do that bend, don't break. G-Not says Cincy better put this game away before it gets away from them. Neither bum Bills or whiners. Man, why do you're a Titans fan. Why would you hate the Bills and the Niners so much? I mean, if anything, the Titans, if you have the Music City Miracle, you can always hold that over the Bills. Why do you hate the Niners? 3rd and goal from the 7. Maybe a false start on the left tackle. Allen to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Dawson Knox. Too much on the throw. Incomplete. Good coverage there by the Cincinnati Bengal defender. And Buffalo going to try for 3 points here. Try and make it a 1-possession game. And even though this drive took a lot of time off the clock, I picked Buffalo to win this game. So, I mean, could obviously still happen. There's 7:45 left in the 3rd quarter. So all the time in the world, if you make this field goal, you'll be feeling good about yourself. Tyler Bass, and this is a 25-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it looks perfect. So it's going to be 17-10, 1-possession game, all to play for. Can the Buffalo defense or special teams make a play? We'll be right back. And I think he has Biff Sports Almanac. Brock Purdy. I'll be right back. You guys just going to use the restroom. We have 175 people in here. Do keep the chat going. Like the stream. We'll see you guys in 1 moment. Just while we're on a commercial break, Buffalo just added on 3 points. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Yep, toilet break. We are back here, and the Buffalo Bills are just kicking it off to the Cincinnati Bengals. I've got Seattle drafting a bust, hopefully. Frankie knows what he's talking about, yes. Pick Bengals to win, says MT at Cincy. There we go. I got Panthers drafting Bryce Young. Yeah, I did have a big lunch. Got Seattle. Oh, there we go. We're back. How does Shifty do play-by-play before play airs on TV? I don't. I do it live, and we're doing it live. Cincinnati, from their own 25, they pitch it out to Joe Mixon, who gets about 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 coming up for Cincinnati. Buffalo defense got to figure something out here. They got to get to stop. Your TV must be late, said Garza. Your TV must be a little late. That can happen. All good. No biggie. We have 104 likes. Thank you so much, guys. We hit the 100 like mark. Appreciate all of you for the huge support. Burrow from 2nd and 6 from their own 29. Snap is away. Looking to throw. No pressure. Burrow going to try and run for it. Rousseau and Chase, but Burrow's going to get the first down. Gets out of bounds. All the way up to the 38-yard line. Nice run there, Joe Burrow. Does it himself. First down, Joe Burrow. Man, they are this Cincinnati offense has just been in a really good rhythm all game long from the get-go. First and 10, Cincinnati from the 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line. Players in the backfield. Burrow, quick little pass out to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase gets upfield, breaking tackles, eventually brought down by Kyer Elam, but not before he gets a first down up to their own 49-yard line. And these are just simple, easy, short, high percentage plays, but they're picking up a lot of yards. Buffalo Bills safety Dean Marlowe is out for the game with a groin injury. Bills defense need to get off the field in this long, slow drive-by offense. Yeah, they need to do something. I'm telling you, he's going to rush for a TD. I'm up here in Ontario, Canada, looking a bit wide out. Burrow looking to throw it. Throws it down the field. It's going to be, wow, T. Higgins caught that. Are they saying incomplete? No, they're saying it was a catch. What a great throw. Great catch here by T. Higgins to corral that. And yeah, he gets both feet in bounds, so that's a good catch. I think that's a good catch if you ask me for first down yardage. So first down and 10 for the Bengals at the Buffalo 40-yard line. Burrow gets hit right by the ankle, and Burrow is down hurt. I don't think it was incidental. I mean, I don't think that should be a flag. I think Burrow's going to be okay, but that was awful. That could have been really bad news. Luckily, though, it looks like Burrow's okay. Yeah, he's fine. He is okay, but we've seen quarterbacks get hit like that, and it's actually a good thing that the snow is, because his foot kind of slid. Instead of his foot wasn't planted, his foot kind of slid with the hit. So 2nd and 10 here for Cincinnati. Burrow in shotgun. Bills trying to bring pressure here, and it's dropped by the wide receiver Irwin. Wide open, could have picked up a good 8-9 yards easily, but it's dropped. Bad drop there by the Bengal receiver. Perfectly in his hands, looking upfield before he really got the ball in control. And now Buffalo's defense has a chance for a stop here. And I think if Cincinnati gets 6-7 yards, they maybe consider going for it. But right now it's 3rd and 10 from the 40. So they're in this weather, they are certainly out of field goal range. Can Buffalo step up and get a big stop here? Buffalo calls a timeout. They clearly did not like their personnel that they had out there. Are the Panthers going to win 9 games next year? There's so much that's going to change. We don't know we don't even know who the Panthers head coach is going to be. We don't know who their quarterback is going to be. There's a lot of unknowns about the Carolina Panthers. I will say this, though. They do have some really good players. Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, Derek Brown, DJ Moore. Who is the other receiver that they have? But yeah, they have some good players. So I like Ikem Ekwonu. Come on, Hurst, do something. So 3rd and 10 here now for the Bengals at the Buffalo 40-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. P. Ryan is in the backfield with him. Buffalo bringing pressure. Burrow tosses it out to Hayden Hurst, and Hayden Hurst leaps over a guy and gets the first down, and that's a huge play. Shifty, why doesn't Iowa have an NFL team? I just don't think that there's a big enough city, really. I mean, what's the biggest city in Iowa? Is it Des Moines? But they have two. I think Iowa's fairly content with having the Hawkeyes and having the Cyclones too. So they have, considering the size and population of Iowa, I think they're still doing pretty well. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals from the Buffalo 28. They hand it off to Mixon, and Mixon just able to just drag defenders with him. It's crazy. Up to the 20-yard line, 2nd and 2. And that's one of the most impressive things, because Buffalo's defense is a really good defense, but Mixon could always be stopped for like a 3 or 4 yard gain, ends up getting like another 3 or 4 yards, and it's just Buffalo just struggling. What teams destroyed Washington Christmas Eve? And Burrow does a bit of a quarterback sneak here on 2nd and 2, but he's not going to get it. So it is going to be 3rd and short, I would say, depending on where they spot it. The biggest city in Iowa is wherever the airport is, because it's full of people trying to leave Iowa. Iowa ain't so bad, I don't think. I'm sure Des Moines is a nice place. Ron Rivera is fired. What? Is that true? Has he been fired? Let's see what the Burrow is short. Yeah, he's short of the first down marker, I think. I mean, it depends. Like, was he touched before? No, they gave him the first down. Okay. Who's got a better chance to put away the Chiefs next week? Oh, I mean, what's funny is both of these teams have beat Kansas City this year in Kansas City. So you could probably say either team. But then, I know it was a joke. I know you're just messing around. Bills can't settle for threes anymore, says Susan. You're right about that, Susan. That's for damn sure. How many picks did the Niners give for Christian McCaffrey? A lot. It is 3rd and 1. The TV has showed us 1st and 10. Burrow behind center, pitches it left to Mixon. He gets first down yardage and more, and down to the Buffalo 5-yard line, 1st and goal coming up. We have less than 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, so time is absolutely going to become a factor for the Buffalo Bills soon. How many picks? Yeah, the Niners gave up a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th this year, and a 5th, so 4 picks for Christian McCaffrey. A lot, but hey, we the Niners are actually scheduled to have 11 picks in the upcoming draft. They're all just 3rd round or later, though. 1st and goal here for the Bengals. You got Burrow in shotgun. Mixon to his right. Snap is away. Burrow's looking to throw it. Does throw it incomplete. There is a flag on the play, though, and I think it's going to be against Tre'Davious White, covering the receiver Irwin, and this could be either pass interference or holding. If it's pass interference, it's going to be a spot foul at the one of the two. If it's holding, it is pass interference, so that's going to move it up to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Yikes. Have you synced with my TV, says Nick. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Bengals going to win. Yeah, it looks like the Bengals are going to win. I'd say Cincy has a better chance because they've been on fire second half of the year. Here comes that Burrow rushing tutty. Could be right here. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Burrow in shotgun, Mixon to his left. Chase in motion. Man coverage here for the Buffalo Bills. Snap is away. They're going to hand it off to Mixon up the middle, and Mixon is not going to get there. He's still shy. He's still shy of the goal line. So it's going to be second and goal from like the half-yard line. Sometimes they do have to just call the play dead. I mean, at that point, who is the best potential receiver to be drafted in the 2023 draft? Ooh, that's a good question. I do like Jackson Smith and Jigba a lot, but I don't know if he'd be the number one guy. The guy from TCU is pretty good too. Cincinnati going to the line quickly. Burrow could get this rushing touchdown that Frankie's been calling for. Second and goal, and they call a timeout. I'm offended that everyone hates Iowa. I don't hate Iowa. I think Iowa's a cool state. Got the Hawkeyes, the Cyclones. It brought us Brock Purdy and George Kittle. Burrow behind center. Second and goal it should be. And that's going to be against the defense, but it's a free play, and that could be a touchdown. But they did call the play dead. Offside against the Bills. Still second down, and that's really not going to change anything. Y'all do know there's more than corn, right? MG. I'm not going to agree with being called names, but also you need to stop doing kind of what you're doing. You know what you're doing when you come in here and all you do is talk shit in every 49er channel I see you. So there we go. Second and goal from the inch-yard line. Snap is away. Hands it off to Mixon. Ooh, I don't think he got in. There's no signal for a touchdown. So third down coming up. Hunting is phenomenal in Iowa. Yeah, third and goal coming up here. 3 penalties in 4 plays. All of a sudden, the refs are really making their presence felt here, but it's all against Buffalo. So Mixon, I think he probably would have got in there, no? I mean, it's hard to say. Challenge flag out here for the Cincinnati Bengals. They believe that Joe Mixon crossed the plane of the goal line, so we'll have to see. I mean, it looked like it from that first angle that it would be, but I don't know. There needs to be a clear angle that shows that with the ball that it crossed the goal line, so we'll see. We have 198 people in here. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate all the likes on the stream. We're at 107 likes, and we are up to 2192 subscribers. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We're only 8 subscribers away from the big 2200. Common sense would tell you that it's a touchdown, I would think, from that first angle, but you have to have visual evidence to overturn it. Every year is, Hartheimer says, every year it is hard to win a championship, even more so too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. Couldn't agree more with you. But I mean, I think the Niners are set up for success for right now, for moving forward. They will have the cap space because the Niners are spending, especially when you look ahead to next year, they're going to have Trey Lance and Brock Purdy and probably maybe a very cheap veteran or maybe a rookie or something. So they're going to be spending, relatively speaking, next to nothing on the quarterback position. So that allows them to extend Bosa, to look to extend Brandon Ayuk. The kitties are going meow. MG is soft. I lost even more respect for him. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm like, this guy goes to every Niner channel and just talks smack. I'm like, what are you doing with your life, bro? What are you doing? Dennis thinks the Cowboys are going to win. Could the 49ers make it back-to-back years in the Super Bowl if they make it this year? Possibly. Could happen. We'll see. Except Kittle. I hate the Hawkeye, says Lazard. Ooh. Ooh. There's been a lot of good players from Iowa over the years. So you're a Cyclones guy. Speaking of Brandon Ayuk, I actually had him in my fantasy team. So yeah, Ayuk is the Niners offense. If we had someone like Purdy or I think Trey Lance like next year, I think Ayuk would be a really good option. This year with Garoppolo for so many games, it's not really in the game plan to air the ball out that much. So we're at 111 likes and we're up to 2194 subscribers. And we have 212 people in here. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. I appreciate the new subscribers for whatever reason. The call is overturned. Is it a touchdown? The ruling on the field, it is a touchdown. So Cincinnati tacks on. And I think you'd have to say that that's clear and obvious. Yeah, that's a touchdown. So it's 23-10, extra point coming up here. And let's see, the snap is going to be, it's a good, decent snap. Hold is okay, and it's good. So 24-10, Cincinnati over the Buffalo Bills. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And Buffalo, they have to play near flawless football for the rest of the game. Near flawless football does Buffalo have to play. You think about it, when it comes down to it, they got to score 2 touchdowns and they can't give up any points. And that's not going to be easy because this Bills defense has struggled mightily today. Mightily. Cyclone Nation, yes sir. Yes sir. Let's see. We have Dennis McCoy. 49ers week schedule. We'll catch up with them. Can only play who's on the schedule. Who's the better tight end? Dawson Knox, George Kittle, Mark Andrews, or Travis Kelce? Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the NFL. Followed by George Kittle. You barely beat a sub 500. You think you were unstoppable? Good morning, Shifty Stu. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you, man. It's not raining in San Francisco. It is pretty clear blue skies. It's a little bit chilly. I mean, I wouldn't say it's freezing cold, but it's also not warm. But, yeah. Kick is away. Naheem Hines takes it to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 25. Breaking tackles, gets up to the 30-yard line, and a solid return there for Buffalo. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the third. There is a flag on the play, so this is very likely to back it up, and you can see the Bills' offensive lineman holding against Buffalo, so that's going to back them right up. So we'll see where they're actually going to start from, but yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes, magikes. Holy Magoli. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at their own 12. Allen fakes the handoff to Singletary. Rolls to his right. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Stephon Diggs. 2nd down and 10 from their own 12. Coming right up. Lucky you're not in Georgia. It's raining cats and dogs right now. Master Spin says, I thought the Bills would win today. Bills need their defense to step up. Allen turnover watch holds the ball. Oof. Time running out for Buffalo, says Christian. Bills defense needs to get turnovers and get those much needed, and the offense needs to get some touchdowns. Bengals, Chiefs, that could be, that would be a great game. But this game ain't over yet, by any means. 2nd and 10, Buffalo from their own 12. Minute 6 left in the third. Allen in shotgun, looking to throw. It's got time, scanning the field. Dumps it off here to McKenzie. McKenzie making a guy miss. Ends up getting about 8 yards on the play. Made the first player miss. Kind of shook him a little bit. Gets 8 yards. Solid pickup there. Bills struggled against Tua and company, 3 turnovers. Well, Tua wasn't even out there last week. If you're talking about last week's game, it was Skylar Thompson, rookie 7th rounder. Got to charge my device. I'll probably be here for the 49ers Cowboys game. Peace out. Football time. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, by the way. Appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully you can come back for the 49ers Cowboys. Yeah, Hartheimer says Buffalo needs some big plays here. You're right, J.S. Freeman. Bills always lose and never go next level. Should have seen it coming. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 2. Big third down here for Buffalo. Snap is away. Allen looking. Throwing it deep. Got him in. Dropped. Wow, what a play there. And that's going to be Cameron Taylor-Britt, the rookie cornerback, I believe. I think he was from, Wisconsin or Nebraska, I think. Gabe Davis actually had it in his hands but dropped it, and no flags on the play. Nice coverage there by CTB. JS is kind of sad. Yeah, Bengals, Jags, Eagles, Giants, all were in divisional round. No flag. Punt that. Yeah, and the Bills will elect to punt the ball. We'll see if there's any kind of a possibility of a fake here. Nope, they do not fake it. Punt is away. And it's going to be down at the 37-yard line of Cincinnati. Will take over. There's 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Come on, Josh Allen, do something. John Sartori, it's only 2-score game. Allen needs to take over. Not great. Alrighty, sounds good. Go Niners. Thank you, football time. Stu, I'm good. Just got to work. Glad the weather's good. Dry field in Santa Clara. Absolutely. Is Tampa on grass? No, I believe Tampa Bay has turf. So 1st and 10 here for Cincinnati. Last play of the third quarter coming up. Burrow in shotgun, Mixon to his left. 2 receivers up top, receiver tight end down low. Snap is away. Burrow's looking to throw. No pressure at all. Dumps it off to Mixon. Mixon breaks a tackle from Milano. First down yardage up to midfield. And that's where we're going to start the fourth quarter. You feel like if Cincinnati can even tack on 3 on this drive, 3-possession game, that might be too little, too much. Too little with time for Buffalo to come back and make a comeback. Shifty, I have a coat from Costco that is water resistant and wind resistant. Why do you have a question mark behind that? Dallas blown off the field by a bad Salamanders team. First down, Mixon. Bills not looking good. I expected more out of them. Yeah, but the 49ers are addicted to grass. So it yes. Not big game Gabe this time. Yeah. Gabe Davis has made some big plays in big games over the last couple of years, but not today. Ron Collier says, happy Sunday, almost game time. You're right about that. Just about an hour and 15 minutes till game time between the Cowboys and 49ers. Use clock and give them the dagger. Bills D is struggling. Yes, it is. Big time. They can't get a stop. And who would have thought that coming in? I mean, look, we know the Cincinnati offense is a good offense, but holy moly, Bills defense can't do nothing. When we start the fourth quarter here, it's going to be 1st and 10 Cincinnati at midfield. Buffalo really, at this point, they have to force them to punt. And you can't give up any more points. You cannot. You give up a field goal, 3-possession game. In this weather, I just don't think you'll have enough time unless you can get some crazy plays like a kick return or something. Otherwise, you're done. Pray for DeMar. Absolutely, man. And yeah, prayers up, and hopefully DeMar's recovery is still goes very well, and prayers up for DeMar Hamlin, of course. Of course, we wish him the very best. The NFL world does. They call Allen Superman for a reason. Superman's only scored 10 points through 3 quarters against the Bengals defense. That's okay. Bills really missing Von Miller. Yeah, they are. You're right about that, Robert. Big time they're missing Von Miller. Big time missing Von Miller. I mean, how much could they use a guy like Von Miller right now? He just such a instrumental for their defense. You look at Cincinnati. Yards per game allowed, middle of the pack. Points per game. Actually, the Bengals' points per game defense is number 6 in the NFL in the regular season. So that's pretty damn impressive. Actually, that's better than I thought. In terms of yards given up, they're middle of the pack, but still impressive. Impressive stuff right there. We're 6 subscribers away from 2,200. Let's go. I got good news. The Cowgirls will cry today. Agree, Robert Heiser. And then Sue. Newsflash, Niners have been spotted chiseling Tex Tombstone. Superman, more like Powerpuff Girl. That's funny. That's funny. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals. Start of the 4th quarter. Snap is away. Hand it off to Mixon. Mixon gets out to the left side. And, man, he cannot be stopped. He picks up 9 yards on 1st down. They could have possibly wrapped him up for like a 1 or 2 yard gain, but just couldn't get to him. Mixon running really, really well. Essentially averaging 6 yards a carry with a touchdown. SF fan, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to have you here, buddy. 2nd and 1 coming up from the Buffalo 41. And Cincinnati, I think, will be more than happy to use all the time on their play clock. All the time on the play clock. We have 203 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go. Do you think was supposed to catch that pass? I mean, it's a bit on him. Also a good player by the DB. Snap is away. Hand it off to Joe Mixon. 1st down up to the Buffalo 38-yard line. And from here on out, Buffalo, you can't give up any more 1st downs. You cannot give up a 1st down. No shot. You can't do it. Because you think a field goal, even if they get down to like the Buffalo 30, that's a 48-yard field goal with the snow really coming down. That'd be a tough ask. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals from the Bills 38. Burrow in shotgun by himself. If I'm Buffalo, I'm getting up near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a quick pass. And it is a quick pass out to Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase breaks a tackle, stays in bounds, and gets really good yardage. Unbelievable. Susan says, who else wants to see Cowgirl kicker blow a field goal? Of course I do. Of course I do. Chase able to stay in bounds and picks up about 8 yards. Buffalo defense not wrapping up at all. Number 21, Poyer. He's been bad today. Poyer has not been good today at all. Only Super Bowl Bills going to is the toilet. 2nd and 2 here for Cincinnati from the Buffalo 30. Buffalo needs to stop here. Burrow, quick pass, almost intercepted. Fakes the handoff to Mixon, looking to throw it to Higgins, who was wide open, but almost intercepted right there. I mean, that would have been really difficult to come up with, but Basham Jr. gets his hands on it, hits off his helmet, and the ball deflects away. Crazy. 3rd and 2. This is big here. This is a massive play for the Buffalo Bills. If you're the Bengals, you might even consider going for it if you don't pick it up here. P. Ryan in the backfield. Burrow in shotgun. Snap is away. Burrow is looking to throw. Time's running out. Throwing it deep for the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for T. Higgins. There's flags on the play. And I don't know who this could be against. I don't think Buffalo... I mean, the Buffalo players kind of collided with each other. I don't think there was much contact with the Bengal receiver T. Higgins, but you have Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer, and it's against Buffalo. It's pass interference, and that is not pass interference. No way. They're calling that pass interference. No shot. That's going to be 1st and goal for Cincinnati from the Buffalo 2-yard line. Go Bengals, go. We will win, says Xavier. It's looking, I think that the Bengals pretty much will have this wrapped up neatly. We're at 2197 subscribers. Thank you so much to the 3 latest subscribers. Again, I only get, for whatever reason, whatever settings it is, and I can't fix it. I don't get notifications for every single subscriber, but thank you to the 3 people who subscribed. Now we're only 3 away from 2,200. Let's go. 2 Buffalo girls go around the outside. Which of these 2 QBs do you think will be better by the end of their career? Ron Collier says that's game. I mean, I don't know. I just think that's such a rough call that he had his hands on him a little bit, but like that call, instead of 4th and 2, it's now instead of 4th and 2 from the 30, it's now 1st and goal from the 2. And I know that situation really shouldn't impact if it's like it's either the right call or not. But I don't know. I'm like, that's just brutal, because that pretty much ends the game right there. That was some friendly fire there. Yeah, and it ended up being like the Bills players took each other out. I mean, again, not that should necessarily impact the game, but I didn't like that call. I didn't like it. That was the game killer. That's pretty much it. You don't have to do that, Cardcast. I appreciate you, bud. And we're up to 21.99, only 2 away. Only 2 away. Or 1 away. What am I talking about? 1 away. Ugh. We just got 2 new subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all that. That's freaking rad. See, I would have let that go. I don't know. And that's the thing. I mean, sometimes I think even though if it's a foul, if it's a flag, it's a flag. But sometimes I think the situation has to take effect, because it's like, unless you're like, if it's egregious, then of course you call it. But I don't. He had his. I mean, if anything, it's maybe a shot to T. Higgins, but in this half, Buffalo 5 penalties, 40 yards. Cincinnati 0 penalties, 0 yards. Lonnie Clark, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And we did it. We hit 2,200 subscribers. Do I ride motorcycles? No, I don't. I do not ride motorcycles. But thank you so much, everybody, for hitting the big 2,200. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. This party's just getting started. We have 225 people in here. Frankie's still looking for that Joe Burrow rushing touchdown. Jordan Poyer headed to the locker room. He definitely got the worst of it, it looked like. And the Bills now on this play, no Poyer and also no Tre'Davious White. So we're going to see what Cincinnati do. Burrow keeps it himself, gets from the 5, maybe gets a yard. So 2nd and goal from the 4 coming up. 12 and a half minutes to go, and I'm sure Cincinnati will be more than happy to use pretty much every second of the play clock. Niners game now. Yeah, Vegas couldn't let that one go. Have to cover the spread. Well, what's the over-under was 48. 48 and a half. So, I don't know. Congrats on the big 22. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And we're up to 22-02. Burrow on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Hayden Hurst. No flags on the play. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Also in likes, we're at 121. Love to see it. Love to frickin' see it. Really bad throw there by Burrow. I think he wanted to throw it high and away so that if Hurst didn't get it, that no one did. And, of course, he threw the ball before the DB slipped. So, Niners, I hope I don't freak out. I'm at work. Susan, Robert, you are good. You are good. We'll be fine. We'll get through this together. 3rd and goal here from the 4-yard line. Burrow in shotgun back to his left. He hands it to Mixon up the middle. Mixon fights to the 2-yard line. 4th and goal. And if you're the Bengals here, you have to take the points. You take the points, you kick the field goal. Make it a 3-possession game. You got to freak out. It's the playoffs and Cowgirls. Oh, I'm going to be going nuts, but I guess is freak out the word? Maybe. Thank you so much, Lazard Productions. I appreciate you, bud. 2203 subscribers. Excellent. I wouldn't go for the jugular in this. Actually, I'm not sure what I want to see more. The camera panning over to Jerry Jones' face after. Yeah. You got to freak. I mean, I'll be going nuts for sure. So I will be freaking out, I guess. 20-yard attempt here. Kick is up, and it's good. So it is a 3-possession game, folks. So that right there. And there's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag is. What's the call here? Probably against Buffalo, I would imagine, because it looks like the official. Well, it looks like the official is looking towards the Buffalo sideline. Nope, it's against Buffalo. Going to be declined, obviously, and the field goal try is good. So now it's a 3-possession game. 11:22 left in the game. Yikes. This is not good if you're Buffalo. Not good at all. Not good at all, man. Need a defensive miracle, says John Sartori. Robert, go ahead and yell out when the Niners score. We got your back. Shifty Drake Jackson, TDP, Alex Barrett, and Nick Zakel. Tyler Croft is inactive. Interesting. I didn't think Tyler Croft would be inactive. Let's see. Debo looking pretty slick today. CMC with the leather jacket too. Man, I can't wait for the Niner game. Let's go. So, yeah, the inactives, you are absolutely correct. Thank you so much, Chua, for the inactives list. It is Ambry Thomas and Garoppolo. That's no surprise. TDP, Ty Davis Price, inactive. Drake Jackson, inactive. When they have Drake Jackson inactive, they expect the other team to be running the ball quite a lot. Nick Zakel, Alex Barrett, no surprise there. Tyler Croft, I would have thought he'd be out there. Best sports bar. Oh, this is on Twitter. Would be. All right, cool. Just responding to someone there. But yeah, this is, I'm surprised at the Tyler Croft inactive because he's kind of like a decent all-around tight end, good blocker, decent receiver. So I'm a little bit surprised about that. But clearly they have, they maybe get Ross Dwelly involved in passing the football a little bit more. Buffalo falling off the bone like some good wings. I will for the Niner. Yeah, I'll be going nuts. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? SF fan, I lost my green name. I meant blue. Do you have a new account or a different account? I didn't remove anyone from anyone. What's Warner's drip for? I didn't actually see a picture of Fred Warner, but Debo's looking really slick today. Lots of folks will lose money on this game. What's my guy wearing? I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't hate me when Cowgirls win, Shifty. The first day of the month for me was a good one. Shared the stream in my community. Love to hear it. Lazard Productions, thank you so much. San Francisco. CMC with the leather jacket. Damn, son. Bang, bang, Niners gang. Yeah, nobody was removed as a... as a mod, so I don't know what that was. And if it's a different account, then I don't know. 11:22 left in the game. The kick was away, and it was a touchback. I want to see Brandon Ayuk make some big play yaks on the run today. Let's go. I think you're going to see Brandon Ayuk. I think this could be an Ayuk game. You know, Dallas is going to do whatever they can to take away Debo, Kittle, and CMC. And not that they're going to be able to take all of them away by any means, but I think you're going to get Ayuk's going to have a lot of one-on-one matchups. Probably with Trayvon Diggs, and I like Ayuk to make some big plays. 1st and 10 here for Buffalo at their own 25-yard line. Allen in shotgun. Snap is away, got time, under pressure, throws it down the field, wide open. Dawson Knox into Cincinnati territory to the Cincinnati 47-yard line. There you go, Buffalo. You got to get on the move on. Got to get a move on here. Got to get a move on. We have 206 people. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out here with myself and, of course, everybody in the chat. Ball to the Cincinnati 43-yard line. Snap is away. Cincinnati bringing pressure. Allen rolls to his right, just throws it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. There's 10:47 left in the game. Buffalo have to score 3 times. They've actually used one of their timeouts earlier on defense. So they only have 2 timeouts, but, of course, there is the 2-minute warning. But they got to start scoring and in a hurry. It might be because you change your profile picture. It wouldn't be because you change your profile picture. Come on, turnover. McCaffrey will have a big game tonight. Shifty, the over and under for the 49ers is 46.5. 46.5. Cowboys, good luck. You're going to need it. And there we go. So, 2nd and 10 coming up here from the Cincinnati 43. Snap is away. 4-man rush. Allen fakes the pass, throws it down the field. Going to be caught by Stephon Diggs. Probably just enough for a new set of downs. That was actually Cole Beasley, by the way. My bad. It was Cole Beasley. San Francisco. 11 straight wins for 49ers after today. That would be awesome. Abigail, Cervantes, go Dallas. Ugh, come on now. Nice throw, nice catch there by Cole Beasley. 1st and 10 from the Cincinnati 32-ish. Allen's looking to throw under pressure from the blitz, and that could be a fumble. That could be a live ball picked up by Cincinnati at their 31. If it's a fumble, that could be it. We'll see if they call it a pass. If it's a fumble, then that's got to be the game over right there. Frankie, you did it. You absolutely called it. We'll see what the call is here. Oof. I think that's a fumble. I think it's a fumble. Is his arm going for? Oof. This is a close one. Is his arm going forward? What do you do to get one of those names? Is it a money thing? What to do what? D'Amico Ryans runs zone coverage to try and cover up their weak secondary. I mean, we have an all-pro safety in Talanoa Hufanga. Mooney Ward is playing very well. Lenore has been playing pretty well. Gibson, the other safety, has had, 5 interceptions this season? I wouldn't say they're weak, but I mean, they're not elite, but they're not weak either. I wouldn't mind another 49ers Cincinnati Super Bowl again. That would be cool. 49ers are going to a huge game, and Cowboys are in trouble for sure, says Josh. Wow, no luck Bills. He holds it like a loaf of bread. That's why. The Bills need the tuck rule, but I think even with that, this is a tall ask. The only argument that the Buffalo has is, was his arm beginning to go, or was it? Man, that's a tough call. I think they're always right to put the ruling on the field as a fumble, simply because then they can just review it. So we're up to 2206 subscribers, by the way. So thank you so much, everybody, for that. Really appreciate all the new subscribers. We have 207 people in here. We got quadruple one true, 1111 true. Houday, he's got to be feeling really good about himself. Like to think that SF, so if your name is in blue, that means you're a moderator. If your name is in green, that means you're a member. Oh, I'm drinking some water, yeah. My Brita filtered water. I mean, did his arm begin to move forward? That's the issue here. That's going to be the issue at play. And does the arm, even if it's just slightly going forward, does that count, or does it have to kind of be going? We'll see. It looks like he was passing, but I always get these. Yeah, I'd have to see a super slow-mo. But this is a big call in the game right here. Obviously, I mean, if it's Cincinnati ball, then there's no chance for Buffalo coming back. It looks like the Bills' defense is out there, is it? No, the Bills' offense is out. So it's actually the Bills' offense is out there, and the call is overturned. No fumble, incomplete. No fumble. So 2nd and 10 here for Buffalo from the Cincinnati 33. Allen looking to throw. Looking. Going to run it himself to the 30, to the 26. Gets hit as he goes, slides to the ground. Allen wants a flag. Not going to get it. I think there was just no way. I mean, he wasn't hit that hard, and there was just no way the Bengal defender could have stopped him. So picks up about 7 yards, 3rd and 3 coming up. Oof, that's such a close call. Overturned, though. That's a game changer right there. It gives Buffalo a little bit of life here, at least. Lazard says, later, Shifty, I'll be back second half of the Niner game. All right, Lazard, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate all the comments, man. And we'll see you a little later. 3rd and 4 here for Buffalo. Snap is away. Maybe a false start on the left tackle. Allen throws it. It's going to be caught for a first down. Dawson Knox gets up to the 20-yard line. Man, I just feel like I've been noticing a lot more lately that the offensive tackles seem to be kind of going early. And I think the left guard, too, on that one, I think that should have been a false start. But, I mean, at least it's going to definitely make it it's going to make it a lot more interesting these last 9 minutes or so. If it was Cincinnati ball, it would just be a case of running the clock out. But now at least it's going to be a little bit more interesting. From the Cincinnati 20-yard line, Allen looking. Dumps it off here to Singletary. What a great tackle there from Hilton. Hilton with a great tackle on Singletary. Dumps it off, and it's going to be a loss of 1. Big-time tackle right there. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Clock is moving. They're going to say 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Buffalo's got to score quick. They got to get something here. Allen and shotgun back to his left. Cincinnati's only been rushing forward. They've been getting pressure. Trey Hendrickson's had a great game. Throws it. Ball batted down. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. They have scored 2 TDs and a field goal and hope their defense can stop the Bills 3 straight drives. Well, really 2 straight drives. Because if they score here, you stop them. If they score again, stop them and score again. 2 times. Almost intercepted. Yeah, exactly. I don't consider Dallas better than the Chargers. Oof. Well, we're going to find out a little bit later, aren't we, folks? 3rd and 10 here. For the Bills, Allen and shotgun. It's a false start. And that's crucial because if they have to kick a field goal to make it a 2-possession game, that could potentially make it 5 yards longer. And now if they want to pick up the first down, of course, now it's 3rd and 15. Not many plays in the playbook for 3rd and 15. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. We're up to 2207 subscribers. 3rd and 15 coming up right here. We got Allen and shotgun by himself. Cincinnati showing pressure. Quick pass out here to Singletary. Singletary breaking some tackles. Going to be about 5-6 yards shy of the first down. So now if you're Buffalo, do you kick the field goal, make it a 2-possession game, or do you go for the touchdown here? And it looks like they're going to try and go for the touchdown. Less than 8 minutes to go. It's 4th and 6. This is essentially the game here. I mean, there'll still be some time left, but if Buffalo does not pick up the first down, then there's going to be about 7 minutes to go, and Cincinnati will have the ball. In shotgun, empty backfield, snap is away, looking to throw. Allen in the pocket, looking, time running out. Throws it for the end zone, incomplete, no flags on the play. Turnover on downs, 7:23 left in the game, and Cincinnati gets it back. And that, folks, is going to that's going to do it, I think, here in Orchard Park. I think the Bengals can just run this clock out. Buffalo only has 2 timeouts, and that's brutal. That is brutal. Buffalo Bills squandered chances. Their defense was a no-show today. Their offense was a no-show for the majority of the game. Buffalo's had 2 good drives offensively, and that's it. Niners would beat the Chiefs. Game over. Go Big Red Machine. I mean Bungles. Turnover on downs. Yep. And I think it's going to be bye Buffalo. And this will be my first incorrect prediction of the playoffs. I've been 8-0 so far in the playoffs, but this will be my first incorrect one. Damn it. Back for the Niners game, says Matthew. Hell yeah, man. Definitely come back. It's going to be a wild time here. No, DJ, I predicted Buffalo to win this game. I kind of thought that... I thought that Buffalo and Cincinnati, and remember, this was before the wild card game. I did all these predictions. I tried to predict the entire playoffs. I thought that Buffalo were just a slightly better team than Cincinnati. I thought Cincinnati had, one or two guys hurt on their offensive line. Buffalo, I thought for this game, they were going to be at home. They're going to be playing with a lot of emotion for Damar Hamlin. I thought that was a story that, not that I'm a conspiracy guy, that I think the NFL is super sketchy or anything, but maybe they would have wanted to keep that going at least one more week longer. But I predicted Buffalo to win, and it ain't happening. SFN, I'll be back when the Niners game is on. See you later. We'll see you later, SFN. We'll see you in a little bit. And then there were five. There is 7:23 left in the game. Cincinnati are going to take over, of course. I would imagine they're going to, run the football. I'd imagine that they're going to try and just keep everything, easy passes, complete passes, go from there and see what happens. And just make sure the clock keeps running. The odds were with you. Bengals have strong. My first incorrect pick as well. Buffalo just didn't show up today. The fat lady is singing. She's out there somewhere singing. And, I thought so, Matthew. I mean, I thought Buffalo were going to win it, but 1st and 10 here. They hand the ball to P. Ryan, who's going to get about a yard or two maybe. 2nd and 8, we'll say, coming up for Cincinnati. So next Sunday, no Saturday games, next Sunday, the NFC Championship Game is on at 12 p.m. Pacific time. The AFC Championship Game is going to be on at 3:30 Pacific time. No games on Saturday, of course. Bengals could beat the Chiefs. That could happen, man. It could happen. There we go. It could happen. Man, Philadelphia looked really, really good yesterday. Pretty scary, actually. Buffalo took a timeout, was it, I guess? Yes, they did. 7:19 left in the game. It's 2nd and 8, and barring an absolute miracle, this game is over. Italian chicken for dinner. What about you? I don't know. I'm going to have dinner later after the Niner game. 2nd and 8 here. Burrow in shotgun. Hands it up to P. Ryan, and he's going to get close to first down yardage. Gets first down yardage. And wow. Buffalo used a timeout, and they just give up the first down. That was a pure effort play. Buffalo uses their 3rd and final timeout, and there's 7:08 left, and there's a fresh set of downs. What happened to the mic? It sounds different. Oh. Let me try this. Is this any better? Or let me know if the sound is any better. Let me try. Eagles haven't played a defense like the 49ers. Well, that's true. It is better? Okay. Yeah, maybe it was like a loose connection here or something. Darcy Mayers can be 2-score with 2-point conversion. No, it can't. Are you talking about this game? No, because if they have 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions, that's 16 points. So that's 27-26. It's still cutting out. It's still cutting out a lot, is it? The Bengals have the talent to beat Kansas City. Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let me know. Turn out the lights. The party is over. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Oh, it's still cutting in and out? Oh. Do 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 do. Can you hear me now? Is it still good or is it still bad? Is this Settings should be correct. Let me know if it's still cutting in and out. Not cutting out. I guess it's cutting out for some people and not for others. That's really weird. I don't know why it would be that case. 2nd and 9 here for Cincinnati. 6.5 minutes to go. And, of course, Cincinnati are going to be happy to use all the time on the play clock. Just distorted. I'll try and fix it in between the games. 2nd and 9 here, and they're going to use every second on the play clock. They're going to hand it on 2nd and 9. Mixon's going to get near first down yardage. 3rd and 2 coming up. Film says Purdy is a one-read quarterback. What? Sounds like I'm in a metal room. Oh, how many likes? Let me just use all the time on the play clock. Oh, yeah, I can hear it now, yeah. The sound is messed up, isn't it? Yeah, the sound, it does sound kind of weird, doesn't it? Let me see. Oh. First down, Cincinnati. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a robot, doesn't it? I just heard that. That's crazy. Yeah, the sound does sound kind of weird, doesn't it? All right. Well, luckily this game is almost over anyways. It does sound good. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a robot, doesn't it? I just heard that. That's crazy. Okay, I think it's better now. Is it better now? Yeah, I unplugged it, plugged it back in. I unplugged all the connections to it. I checked it on my Streamlabs OBS. Is it better now, I think? A little bit better. I'm going to test it again in between streams, but it's almost over anyways. No, it's not. Sound good? No, it doesn't really sound. It sounded better for a second, but I'm going to have to take a look at this.
I just heard that. That's crazy.
I'll have to take a look at it. Am I AI? Let's go 49ers. I mean, either way, it shouldn't sound robotic if I'm talking slightly away from it. Weird. I don't know what I could have done differently. I'll probably, after this, once this game is, and this game is finishing up now, so this game will be over pretty soon. To take a look at this.
I just heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very echoey. It's very weird sounding. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I could have, or what I did to it. I didn't adjust anything. I didn't really move the mic at all, so I don't know. Maybe just a Control-Alt-Delete. But in between streams, I'll take a look at it and see if I can get it fixed. 3:22, 3rd and 3. And Cincinnati are not going to get the first down here, but they're going to be able to take the clock all the way down to 2.5 minutes. I'm not really sure what I could have, or what I did to it. I didn't. Alt F4. Yeah, I'm not going to fall for that. Let me try. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? It sounds like you were talking on the computer mic. Yeah, I checked that, but it actually it is the Yeti microphone. It is it's weird. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? I think maybe it's a little bit better now, but 4th and 6, so the punt is away. So Cincinnati punts it back to Buffalo. Ball goes out of bounds at around the 9-ish yard line. So, nope, can't hear me at all. Nothing, huh? Let's see. I think maybe it's a little bit better now, but I mean, I can hear. Oh, you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, I could hear. I was watching my own stream and I could hear it. So, okay, well, we'll rock and roll with this. I'm going to take a look at this in between the games here. This one's over for sure. But there's 2:32 left. Buffalo have no timeouts. They're at their own 9-yard line. Josh Allen dumps it off here to Singletary. Gets about 7 yards on the play, 8 yards on the play. 2:26 left. The clock will start moving. The clock will completely stop at this point. I think it's within 5 minutes. Reboot. Yeah, I'm going to restart my computer and stuff. But hopefully it sounds a little bit better now. Let me know if it does. I'm going to check it again. 2nd and 1. They gave him 9 yards on that. 7 yards on the play, 8 yards on the play. I think it does sound better. They get the ball to Dawson Knox, who's going to get up to about the 31-yard line. And there's about 2 minutes to go, and they'll be able to get the snap off before the 2-minute warning, but this game is pretty much finito. Allen dumps the ball off here to Singletary. There's 2 minutes left in the game on 1st and 10 from their own 31. I mean, he was definitely down a ways back. If you're watching your own stream, maybe we were hearing that audio too. No, I just started watching my own stream. Once you guys started saying that the audio was... there better not be any lighting issues. Once you started saying that there's the audio, that's when I started intermittently checking my own stream just so if I could hear it. But we're at the 2-minute warning, folks, and this game is going to be just about donezo. Of course, the game is over. Cincinnati Bengals will be moving on in this one. They'll be moving on. One chains. Love it. Better not be any lighting issues. Once you started saying that there's the... Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. But yes, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs will be meeting just like last year in the AFC Championship Game. Cincinnati has played Kansas City this year in Kansas City, and Cincinnati won that game. And you have to think that if you're the Bengals, going to be feeling really good about themselves, dominating a very strong Buffalo Bills team. The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, he's going to be a little bit banged up. He officially does have a high ankle sprain, which typically would keep guys out for a number of weeks. But for this, for considering everything on the line here, Mahomes is going to play through it, but I don't think he's going to look the same way. Backrooms Productions says, haha, bye Bills. Apple and Hubbard, congrats fellow Buckeyes. Yeah, Cincinnati, and they're obviously in Ohio. Raymond says too, they still have a chance now. So you're telling me there's a chance. What would be the actual odds of that? Of Buffalo, say on the first play here, touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, field goal, overtime. I mean, the game would probably have to be played, realistically, the game would have to be played, 10,000 times before that would happen, I would say. Mahomes just needs a bath bomb. Mahomie is hurty. Almost time to smell burnt Stetsons. Lars Rodbach. Love it. Love it. There's just a couple minutes left here. There's 1:59 left in the game. Buffalo has no timeouts left. And They are down 17. So we'll see. We'll do maybe a couple more plays here, and then we'll peace out. That way I will get a little bit of a break before we start. We come back for the 49ers Cowboys. That game's going to be kicking off in about 30 minutes. Josh Allen throws it short, incomplete, looking for Dawson Knox. Jermaine Pratt, the linebacker, great coverage, knocked the ball out. 3rd and 7 coming up. ESPN is giving the Bills a 0.1% win probability. So, yeah, that's what 1 in... So if it was a 1%, it would be 1 out of 100 chance. 0.1% would be 1 in 1,000. So they're saying like a 1 in 10,000 times that... yeah. I stopped myself. Bills hand the ball off to Singletary, who does get a first down, I think. Or are they going to mark him shy? No, I think he gets a first down, but the clock is going to be moving. So there's a minute 30 or so left in this one. 49er fans question, where does Cowboy rank out of every team you've played this season thus far? I don't know. I mean, the 49ers and the Cowboys, but the 49ers are a very different team than, like you say, oh, the 49ers against Kansas City, but, you know, the Niners team is so different this year, like at this point than that Kansas City game. I mean, you Brock Purdy in a quarterback, and he's playing very solid. McCaffrey is completely well-versed in the offense now, so I don't know. We'll see. We're going to find out soon, Dennis. Allen to number 85. That's going to be to the tight end Morris. Gets out of bounds. Minute 13 left in the game. Nick, you're going to be crying when Niners lose later. When Winers lose. I still don't get, Frankie, why you're so against the 49ers. You're a Titans fan. Like, what would you have against the Niners? Makes no sense to me. 2nd and 4 coming up here for the Bills. Allen looking, throwing it. Intercepted. Cameron Taylor Britt intercepted, and that's going to do it for this game, everybody. All the Bengals have to do now is essentially just kneel the ball down. And that's it, folks. That's going to do it. I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody who was here for the entire stream. We ended with 135 likes. Huge support on this stream. We had a bunch of people in here for the whole game, so really shout out to all of you guys for being here. Big time support from all of you. And But yes, I'm going to peace on out of here, guys. I'll be going live for the 49ers one in about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Just going to get a little bit of a break in here and rest the voice for a few minutes, get me some more water, going to get pumped up, going to change, and we'll be rocking and rolling. But thank you very much, everybody. Cincinnati moves on to the AFC Championship game. We're going to get a repeat of last year's AFC Championship game. Cincinnati will be going to Kansas City. And Cincinnati trying to go to back-to-back Super Bowls. Kansas City looking very good this year, but Mahomes going to be dealing with that. I told you I got friends that are whiners and friends that are Cowgirl fans. Either way, I'm a talk trash. I mean, a Titans fan talking trash is a little, hey, I mean, look, that's what it's all. I can hear you. Thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate you. It's almost time. Yeah, we're getting real close. We're getting real close to 49ers Cowboys, and this game here is officially over. Cincinnati have kneeled the game out, but the Titans fan talking trash? I don't know about that. But anyway, man, Frankie, nothing but love here, man. I love having you in the chat. Even if there's some trash talk, I still not sure why you're still so against the 49ers for whatever reason, but hey, there you go. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in about maybe 10-ish minutes, probably around in 10 or so minutes, I'll be going live. 49ers, Cowboys. I'm going to take a break, but a huge shout out, Raymond, with the contribution today. And we also had all the contributions from everyone here with the new subscribers, with all the likes, all the participation in the chat. This game wasn't that close. I thought this game was going to be one of the more epic games that we would have seen this year, but credit to the Cincinnati Bengals. They dominated on offense. They did a great job on defense. And so Cincinnati moves on, AFC Championship Game. I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Thank you so much again for all the support and everything on the streams. 2 things before I go. The butt counts, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.